separate, but the baby, I'm floating. And she wanna be my enemy. Yeah, pass me the cup of that. And these niggas ain't no friend of me. Yeah, all that bullshit you be dropping, better slow down. Your bitchy, yeah, she love it over here, yeah, I'm that man now. I got once I signed her on the way, I won't hit again. Your bitch, she said she fucking with my swag, I might just hit your friend. Stop it, got me flowing, I be high, I'ma go to win. Blowing on my phone, since she love me, it be more than friends.
Hey, she like, baby, let's be more than friends. She said she got a man, but I don't care about her man. Really, I've been freestyling, I don't care about her plan. Know this shit a process, you ain't gon' get it. I'm going up, I'm making progress, while all these bitches in the way. You know they say he out the way, he just been counting. That little boy, sweet suspect, got that cocky busted. She easy, how you fuck, yeah, she stay, don't wanna fuck that. Flex it with that fucking push up on her, let me buck that. Wait, just check your pocket, let me see like where your balls at. Yeah, shawty said she wanna be my enemy. Don't wanna fuck with that, cause she said let's ain't too friend of me. I done look at turn slimy, I don't know that guy in a me. So I pack every day, bitch, I'm losing energy. Niggas, they can't fuck with say, boy, you ain't no kid of me. You can't even get no buses, say, no, you can't come in with me.
Good, everybody. Welcome to the good old Hazy Flame podcast, Hazy Cast for short. I'm your host, So Fresh Prince. You should already know me by now because I say this every time. This is the 75th episode. Shout out to Rose in the chat. She went to go look for food. I'm with the good old 5 individuals, including myself, which makes 6. You know, you feel me? As we gonna get through this good old podcast, this is a video game week and things like that and all that good stuff. But first and foremost, let me see. I feel like there was something. Shout out to all those who follow us on the YouTube channel. You feel me? We're at 86 subs right now. We're trying to make our way to 100. Shout out to the JJK and One Piece D&D. They are doing numbers. They're slowly approaching triple digits in some lanes. Right now, we're kind of on the slow motion, but the only reason why I feel like we're rise on the slow motion is because, finals and things like that, niggas got to lock in. So, views may stagger, but I'm so confident enough that we're going to get to 100 and we'll whop the bam. Shout out to all those that listen to us on the audio version of the podcast, that slowly be doing numbers as well. Hey, we're going to get there. Whenever we get professional with the clips, we're going to start posting more clips on the TikTok side of things. Right now it's on the Instagram side of things, and I need to work on the YouTube short side of things. But, hey, we're going to get there. Also, stay tuned
shout out to Vietnam.
On Hood.
Shout out to Nam.
Crazy enough that they listen to. Shout out to stay tuned for Veli, Hero, Mao, I think Zoro, and possibly Dark. I could be wrong. In regards to the good old, what's it, Kickoff?
Kick out
podcast.
The Kickoff podcast and whatnot. First stream and first episode. I don't know when, but first stream should possibly be this Sunday. Maybe.
Hopefully this Sunday.
Barring any medical or people just having shit to do.
Hood. First episode, I don't know, because guess what? I'm not the one posting it. And things like that. So, we making moves. It's small moves, but it's moves nonetheless. We gonna get there. We growing slowly but steadily, and all this other stuff and whatnot. If you didn't check out everybody's stuff, it's always in the link in the description and whatnot. If you know anybody who wants to be part of the podcast, let us know. We're also looking for people who have the free time to do a lot of handmade stuff, such as thumbnails, gathering clips, probably making compilations and things like that. Why? I feel like we're a funny group of individuals. I ain't gonna lie, we just be having moments. Whether it's D&D, whether it's not, whether it's watching different things, whether it's like playing Kahoot and stuff like that. So if anybody wants to either make us thumbnails for possibly the free, maybe for a low price of like, I don't know, $20. That's probably as high as I'm going. I ain't gonna lie to you. We live it. Inflation's like 3.3 right now. That shit's not dropping no time soon.
Gas is $4.15, my guy.
Times are hard. I'm kind of just managing my money each and every way.
Look, bro. Bro, look at it from this standpoint. You feel me? Help us, help you. You feel me? You see, we climbing. You feel me? We get more subscribers. We get more views on the vids. You feel me? That's more
Mm-hmm.
traffic to your artwork.
I heard.
And when they see the
So you feel me?
thumbnail, like who made that thumbnail? We say we
Think
shout you
about the
out for
big
the
picture. You
thumbnail.
feel me? Think about the bigger picture. Don't think so monetary. Think about the future. You feel me? Because one day, when this shit blow all the way up, and you still the thumbnail guy, now motherfuckers looking at you like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
thumbnail cold as hell.
Hey, Billy, what
Get
trademark
my
say?
artwork from this dude.
What trademark always say?
You feel me? Monetary status is not what matters, but it helps.
But
You
it
feel me?
helps.
Like
Is that
you got to think about the long term. You feel me? You got to think about down the road when we got 3 million subscribers and you known as the thumbnail guy, and now everybody coming through for the thumbnail guy. You feel what I'm saying?
or
I
the
heard.
animation guy to be animating our transitions from the news to the icebreakers. You feel me?
I heard times too.
Exactly.
Bar. Rose asks, that ice cream that you're eating?
Kind of. It's mango lassi. I got it from some of my coworkers. Uh, it's just frozen. I think it's like mango and yogurt, something like that.
No,
There you
bitch,
go,
you
Rose.
motherfucker, you.
Yeah, so
That was good.
so if anybody out there who's looking for at least like a little bit of money on the side, ooh, and things like that, hit us up. I mean, we do need some thumbnails here and there for certain things. If you're looking to do clips for us, we're also in the market for that. If you're also looking for making compilation videos, we're also in the market for that. I mean, help us, help you, help us. You feel me? But other than that, I think that's everything I wanted to cover. Doing intros of niggas. That's Ball eating frozen treats.
No, what the fucker?
Yeah, I'm the Winnie Hut Junior's manager. Happy Friday.
That's Freak over there with the good old katana.
You know what I'm saying? As always, your favorite ice captain, this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Slick Snow Freaky, aka the Dark Duke, aka OG Quarterzip, as we got one on. And your favorite hype man, and the person's gonna turn up your reception. All right.
Y'all are asking yourselves, well, what do you mean by that? Hey, don't worry, you didn't catch that first 13 minutes and 59 seconds. That's your fault.
That's the uncut version of
I
Tubi.
ain't gonna lie. We heavily betting on Fresh getting married. Like you gotta get there.
You gotta
that is
get
a
there first.
grandiose thing. Y'all are really heavily betting on me, like
yeah,
giving giving anybody a ring.
is he gonna find the woman that's like worth the question? Like that's
I
we can
feel
get
like
into that
yes.
different time. You feel me? We can get
Yeah,
into
we
that
can.
different.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yes, we can.
right now we're in the debatable range, right?
Oh,
Right now we're in the debatable range, but
Facts.
just because we're in the debatable
we
range,
didn't
I
been
had that thought process
we
two
didn't been
times
in this
prior to.
debatable range. We didn't been in this debatable range how many times though, bro? That's why I'm not even up in it. You feel me?
Not happy. Yeah, you not.
Hey, you know what I'm
Not that.
saying? Hey, my boy Fresh an undercover lover boy. You know what I'm saying? He gonna find him something.
This
He gonna
like
find him
this
something.
like this
He gonna
like
find
bro.
him something.
This like second third time we done been in debatable range. So
Yeah. Hey.
I'm still holding my breath.
Bly's gonna be most likely. Bly's definitely leading the charge. You know what I'm saying? Out of everybody right now, I think probably leading the charge. If you possibly leading the charge, there's gonna be a nigga. It was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and again, hype man, and niggas waiting. That's all I'm saying. Hype man and niggas waiting. Turn up the reception.
Next we got
I'm
good old Mal the dad.
just-
He's the dad.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Within like the next year, it might be me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey.
Oh. Oh.
It been 4.5. It been 4.5 years. She done proved it.
Okay.
Now the father.
Hey, roll a 1d20 for me.
That's your ass up, Blah.
This is not the Parents Podcast. Mal, do your intro.
I'm here. There he is.
All right, cool. Next we got Random Hero, who's cosplaying a white man, but he's actually black.
That's a hero's favorite hero, random hero, aka
Michael
Sid,
Sid
bitches,
is a
aka
black
Psycho Sid, aka Sid Justice. You feel me? Also the bouncer at the Salty Stone. You feel me? You know, we get busy over here. You feel me? Like I don't let
Michael
nobody.
Sid is a black man, bro.
feel
He
me?
just super
So,
light.
Also, the random bartender as well. So, if you ever see me at your wedding bartending, I'm gonna get y'all lit. Then, we popping, you feel me?
I love Tropic Thunder.
Tragic. And last but
Not
not
Robert
least,
Downey
we
Jr.
got the good old Valley Honcho. This nigga is not speaking at my wedding if I ever have one, because this nigga gonna air out unknown business that don't need to be aired out.
Feel me? Valley Honcho, the haziest flame. Ain't never seen a flame hazier than mine. You dig me? I'm definitely speaking at the wedding. I don't know what he talking about. You feel me? I'm definitely speaking at the wedding. I'm dropping mad code names. I'm dissing. I'm on all that.
Dropping that.
I'm inviting the ops to the wedding. I want to see y'all niggas.
I ain't gonna lie, you invite any of that past one interaction
I'm
at the wedding,
inviting the
I'm shooting
ops,
you.
nigga.
You dying. You
I'm
gotta die.
inviting the ops, nigga.
You gotta die. That's the day your funeral gonna be held to.
No, because them bitches gotta hear it. I'm gonna fuck.
Nigga,
They gotta hear it.
If they get froggy, I keep a deagle underneath the bar. You feel me? So we good.
The fuck? Y'all, you're trying to get that man married or caught up? What's going on?
Ain't no caught up.
No. It's just gonna be the place where I vent my frustration, because my boy done had some tough days that we had to help each other through because of these words. Fuck y'all.
I also do like aunties and older women, so just throwing that out there. I will like to partake in said older woman. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna get started with this good old podcast. Passing it over to the good old freak with the anime news and or video game news featuring the random hero.
No, I'm saying, brother hero. I think we gotta take it. I think we gotta take it to the. I think we gotta take it to the. You know what I'm saying? I think we gotta take it to the football field again. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take it to the football field.
Smooth ass play action. You know what I'm saying? We got that Peyton Manning type play action. You feel me? They don't know the ball.
I'm lining up a running back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The nigga fake me ball. Nigga saying I just do a street. You know what I'm saying? Straight wheel route. You know what I'm saying? Right off the tight end hip. You know what I'm saying? I'm burning the linebacker downfield. He think he can hold a real nigga. He think he can hold a real nigga. He think he can hold a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying jump over the safety, step on the safety's back, get him for momentum you know what I'm saying? Catch that motherfucking ball. And not only do I run to the 5-yard line, I stop there and I wait for Hero to get on there because I want to give him the ball so he can score. We got that anime news.
Got a beautiful defensive foul, right?
That's gotta be.
That's gotta be.
You can't let that go. There's gotta be bad sportsmanship.
There's definitely a flag on the play.
Yeah, they definitely.
He stepped on him in his back, Hero.
Don't give a fuck.
Hey, as I
gotta
remember,
be poor sportsmanship.
As I remember,
at least
Antonio Brown jump kicked a punter in the face, and he was just fine. So I think we're good.
I mean, unsportsmanlike conduct don't really do nothing for real. It just get enforced on the next play. So like, if he stepped on that nigga back and then he scored, you feel me? It's just from the spot.
We take that 15 yards on hood.
That don't do nothing. That don't do nothing to my 7 points, nigga.
Exactly. Federal 1 and Federal 2. God damn it.
I just thought there'd be a car, a fucking flag on the play.
Drop the Fed 2.0.
That's crazy.
Shit.
Damn. Fuck.
Fuck.
That one was insane.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? As we get started with these anime news, know what I'm saying? We gotta start off with our RIPs. And this is a RIP that I mean to my core right here. You know what I'm saying? Want somebody that a behind the scenes person that I think shaped our current trajectory of how beautiful anime looks. You know what I'm saying? RIP to Kazuo Ebisawa, the art director. I'm saying one of the main art directors at Ufotable, you know what I'm saying? A vet in the game, you know what I'm saying? Behind the face, Demon Slayer, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Reason why animation is moving in such a high tiered, you know what I'm saying, direction. I think somebody like him, I definitely, you know what I'm saying? Known for creating detailed and immersive worlds in anime. His work helped define the visual identity of some of his major series.
Credit the Fate series with the advancement of animation.
Facts. I think it was them, and then it was Demon Slayer in late 2010. I think they had both the series that, you know what I'm saying, pushed animation further. They had both of them. You know what I'm saying? And he was the art director behind. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a, you know what I'm saying, big RIP to Ebi Sawa. You know what I'm saying?
Lost a heavy hitter, man. Damn.
That's and I said I ain't no I that was me. I had to look behind. I got to look at his portfolio. I was like, hold on, this a vetted ufo. Hold on, this nigga. Hold on now. All right, but I was keeping it pushing. You know what I'm saying? If you, I don't know if you had any RIP before I keep it pushing.
Not really. I don't have any RPs, but I do got a happy
Okay.
birthday during the time
All right.
period that we didn't say it. But happy, belated birthday to Billy West. You know who Billy West is? He's a very famous voice actor for animated series such as Looney Tunes, and also Doug. He did Skeeter and the bully of Doug, and also he was multiple voices on Nickelodeon shows such as Ren and Stimpy, and he was the voice of Woody the Woodpecker, and the characters he was voiced on Futurama were Dr. Zoidberg, Fry, and Professor Farnsworth, and also Captain Brannigan, Zap Brannigan.
Professor Farnsworth and Zoidberg are two unique voices. That's skill right there. Those are two unique voices to voice act. I'm saying just going, no, I'm saying on a slight negative note. You know what I'm saying? As we got the trailer, I mean, not nothing crucial. We don't care about niggas' opinions on, especially this group of fans. You know what I'm saying? But as the special episode, the true epilogue of My Hero comes, we got our trailer, and a lot of My Hero fans are disappointed with Todoroki's adult design. A lot of people were talking about how you turn him from that pretty boy to that. So that I can tell it's a. I feel like this would be a certain group of people that are upset with this. But hey, I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm
We got a
saying?
lot of niggas up. I ain't gonna lie. This is
got a
how I
lot of
feel.
niggas up.
This is just
How
generally how I
was the
feel.
nigga pretty?
That's
what I'm missing.
We got a lot of niggas up. We gotta stop playing around the bush. We gotta stop allowing shit to happen. We gotta find niggas' IP addresses and lock them up. They need to be locked up. This child was 15. Why are y'all that attracted to a 15-year-old? Yeah, timescape happened. Nigga probably like 20 something. Y'all don't like him because he looks like his goddamn father. Endeavor.
That nigga look exactly like his older brother. He just got red hair and the scar. He look exactly like his older brother.
He literally looks like Natsu.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we need to lock niggas up. Hey, I'm proclaiming it. We need to. If you have if you shipped any form of a teenager together, you need to be locked up. If you shipped any form of a child with a teenager together, you need to be locked up. If you have feelings for a child, you need to be locked up. If you have feelings for a teenager, you need to be locked up. If any anime rendition isn't 18 or higher, you need to be locked up. If for some odd reason you into lollies and you want to make all form of excuses and things, you need to be questioned and then locked up. Jail. I'm just saying.
And the key need to be left right there in the open so you can see your freedom every day and not get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Jail, prison, all that.
Frame the key so you can see that motherfucker.
Matter of fact,
back to what I was saying. What was this nigga pretty? Y'all thought this nigga was pretty?
Yes, they apparently yes. They thought
this is the My Hero fandom. This is what I keep talking about. Them niggas weird. Lock them niggas up because it's only them. I promise you. No other person wakes up in the morning and you say, you know what? I feel like seeing Deku with a child.
I would have accepted any other I would accept any other synonym for attractive. You feel me? Pretty? Y'all niggas weird as hell.
The pretty boy is side character. Yep.
He was the pretty boy of the group.
Dang.
Yep.
Lock him up.
Apparently.
News from Wall Street Journal. GameStop may be preparing a major eBay offer. For the Wall Street Journal, GameStop is preparing to make an offer for eBay potentially as soon as later this month. Reports say GameStop has been quietly building a stake in eBay shares as part of the CEO Ryan Cohen's ambiguous plans to grow the retailer into a much larger company. eBay market value is reported to be around $45 billion, while GameStop value is at $11 billion as of Friday as it closed. So we could be getting a merger of GameStop and eBay maybe at the end of this month. Maybe. Don't know. Also, in gaming news, it's a I don't know how long or how long this is gonna go, but GameStop is uh GameStop is offering, 10% off for 2 to 3 pre-owned games, 20% off 45, and 30% off the six up to six pre-owned games in response to the DMR policy that happened on Sony and PlayStation. And for that, just to give a quick summary, it's basically so people won't pirate video games. So it's not that crazy. Sony has came out and kind of explained more in detail what it is about. So it's not as crazy as it was before when people first seen it. So all you gotta do first 30 days, you keep the game. After them 30 days, you will have the real version of the game. So we cannot have people get the game, pirate the game, then return the game or refund the game. So that's the main reason why that is happening. So just a quick rundown on that.
You know what I'm saying? Attack on Titan's creator is once again sharing his regret over how Attack on Titan. I still haven't watched that final episode. I've been saving it forever. I don't know why I haven't watched that last episode yet. Maybe because I didn't want to see the disappointment because how highly I view this anime. But whatever. And if he went, but I'm talking about he broke his thoughts down in detail. He brought it down. I mean, I'm talking about he was like, man, this is where my mind at when I was in my 20s, where I had the idea. And not, bro, I'm talking about this nigga is. But I'm talking about the fans have made it to where this nigga's regretting this nigga series almost every other week. This nigga, I feel like I'm seeing posts about talking about how he hates the ending. I feel like mostly because of the fans.
You shouldn't have let them niggas bitch him out of the first ending.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? He should be like, hey, it's my work. This division I saw and left it at that. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have went away faster, but now I feel like this nigga keep coming down the sand. But I'm talking about this nigga broke it down. This nigga broke down into like a story. Damn near, he's like, I was thinking this when I was in my 20s. I had this vision. This aspect was supposed to be like this, and this is why. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be about. I was like, boy, golly.
He wrote 3 different endings in the manga, and I think the anime got an original ending too. He's like, bro, just come on, bro. Stop letting these people do.
You know what I'm saying? And then we got one news that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Honcho's been talking about Kagabachi manga for a long time now.
Indeed.
And I've been locked in. I've been locked in with it too. I've been locked in. I read the first 2 chapters and I stopped because I knew I was gonna like it.
The best manga series in serialization right now that's not named One Piece.
And it's crazy because I can say I feel like I've damn near never seen an anime get pushed this fast out. We already got the for sure official announced release of April 2027 for Kagurabachi anime to appear. And that's crazy. I feel like they pushed this shit out so fast. They pushed these news out fast. I was seeing shit about Kagurabachi from every other week. Every 2-3 weeks I was seeing some type of news. I was like, but it was pushing. And then the way it does, and now that the end of the era from the 2010s, like almost every main anime from the 2010s and JJK at 2020 being over, it's like this supposed to be the anime. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be up there, with One Piece. I was like, oh shit! You know what I'm saying? We talking about it like this, but I'm talking about they putting face into it. I was like, all right.
This and Ichi the Witch are 2 of the new big 3.
About to say some movie news from the video game side of the world. Sonic 4, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is heading to IMAX theaters in 2027, March 2027 to be exact. That's a little bit later, about almost a year. But coming out this week, March 8th, Mortal Kombat 2, September 18th, gonna be Resident Evil. You've been seeing, if you've been on YouTube, you've been seeing kind of trailers of both of these, and also been seeing trailers of Street Fighter, also October 16th. And as well, if you're a Street of Rage player, guess what? You're gonna be getting a movie soon too. So they got that in the works as well. So hey, video game people, we're kind of getting good with the movies. Granted, I haven't watched any movies related to Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. I don't care for video game movies, but hey, as long as they done well, and the only one I would say I've seen, it was the actual video game, it was a board game, the Battleship. That was only due to me being in high school and being in JROTC. And then Rockstar said it will not feature any real world products product placement. So you will continue to see such things as Sprunk, iFruit, and things of that nature within GTA world. I do like that because they don't need product placement. That's what made it kind of special. And also 007 First Light developers say there are no generated AI was used in the use of the game. So there was concerns about it being AI usage in the game. There developers coming out and say, hey, no AI was used within this game or developing the game. So that's kind of great news on that front. You got anything else, Freak?
Indeed. Once again, shout out to Black Clover officially having having its last chapter a few days ago, being the last anime of that. You know what I'm saying? Being the last anime of that gen. You know what I'm saying? To be finished. I guess niggas want to count Boruto technically, but not necessarily. No, that's technically the last anime of that generation with the My Heroes and I guess technically Chainsaw and JJK. We still say Boruto, but not really. Who cares? Kinda. But you know what I'm saying? And One Piece is still going crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. But shout out to such an amazing gen of anime. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the current week simulcast. Like I said in that post on my TikTok, that kind of went kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I believe this simulcast of anime is the best simulcast we've had in years. If you don't count Shonen, this one for years. And this past week had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 anime episodes that were all rated above a 9. I'm telling you, boy, this season's going crazy. Shout out to ReZero officially having one of the biggest, best rated anime episodes of all time with this 9.8 rating in his recent episode. You know what I'm saying? And again, Agents of the Four Seasons, the anime that I said was the low key anime of the season with another 9.3. It's been straight 8.8 to 9.3 since it started. You know what I'm saying? That's the low key banger of the season. And you ain't tapped into it. I'm telling you, tap into it.
My last two tidbits before you get done, Freak, is one is the LA Noir could return to take the people behind Takes Two CEO teases that they could be doing the LA Noir remake. I hope it happens because that is a great game. It's a lovely game. Not too much action based, but it is a great thriller. And then lastly, the GTA 6 marketing starts this summer for the product that's going to be coming out in November 19th of this year. So be prepared to be prepared to see a lot of GTA 6 advertising.
To my last little bits. You know what I'm saying? Chainsaw Man Rize Arc has now officially premiered on Crunchyroll as of a couple days ago. Shout out Black Clover Anime coming back again. You know what I'm saying, with a little bit more information about what's happening. Netflix has officially beaten Crunchyroll as the top anime streaming platform. Crunchyroll still owns the week to week simulcast overall higher rating, but the Netflix as a whole global ratings has beaten out Crunchyroll as of recently. Kind of insane, if you ask me. Well, I guess it is more widely available, more talked about. Promise Neverland gets a new extra manga one shot this summer. Something I'm gonna go ahead and check out while I'm go ahead and reading the manga, because the anime just what anime? It don't exist. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You releases in July. That's about to be the slice of life. I've talked about it before. That's about to be the slice of life anime to watch next season. I think that's gonna be the slice of life for the year. I'm throwing it out there. I think that might be slice of life for you right there. And I think we're gonna I'll just end it right there because it's been going on for a while. You know what I'm saying? As I go ahead and go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, I'm quarterback this time. You know what I'm saying? Fake the pass. You know what I'm saying? Hand the ball off to Fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Grab the ball, things of that nature. As a rundown. Guess what? Hitting with the good old 1, 2 step, spin move. You feel me? See Valley open, go, pass the ball over to him. The good old icebreaker.
Get that bitch. Hold on, I'm in there. Juke move left. Ooh. Juke move right. Ooh, I killed him. Hurdle. I see nothing but green. I'm eyeing the end zone. I hit the 5-yard line. When did James Harrison get on this team?
Excuse me?
Debo.
I get blown up. I get hit by a living, breathing 300-pound landmine. CTE. I think we lost. I don't know. It just hurts on me. But it is time for the ice breaker.
Oh, before you get into that, thank you for reminding me. Shout out to Rose because she went low key viral on TikTok. Just want to throw that in there. No rest.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. That's not even low key at this point. That shit was viral, nigga. That shit goddamn like 1 point something million views. Yeah, that's quite viral.
Oh me, you're going crazy, bro.
My fault, gang.
Just don't
Anyway,
forget. Just don't forget us.
Don't you forget about.
so last week we did the 20 questions.
Indeed.
I mean, I'm bringing that shit back. That's how I rock.
And we're most definitely gonna fail this time. Yes, sir.
Bro, let me pull out my. I need to open Spotify, play some 50 Cent.
That's crazy.
That's
Anyway,
when I should have said was a celebrity.
it's a video game week, so I got video game based 20 questions. You feel me? So I currently have a certain gun from a certain video game in my head. Y'all got 20 questions to figure out what that gun is, what that bleak do.
Okay,
The
so
gun from a
it's
video
a
game.
gun, so it's not dual. So the first thing I thought about
Okay.
that's thrown out.
Okay, so
Damn,
my question
this
is,
gonna be a tough one for me. I ain't gonna dub.
my question is, does it have a chainsaw on it?
No, it does not.
Okay, that one's off
I
the
like
list.
where your head at, though. I
I'm
like
gonna say
where your head at.
not a bad question. I was about to say try to add something a little bit more broad, but that was a good question. That was a good question.
I am a mega Gears of War fan. I like where your head at.
Yeah, that was my first thought with too.
Let me ask this. Let me get this question out. Is it damn, this kind of how I could have asked. I was trying to think how I could ask Hero's question. Is it a weapon that's is it a combo weapon? Is it a weapon that is other parts of something else?
No.
Like 2-on-1 type.
Okay. This question comes from Rose. Is it from an older or newer game? I guess.
Define older.
Oh, okay. How are we gonna break this down?
Say, last time we did it with anime, I said I'm not counting this yet. You know what I'm saying? We're still discussing this. Not counting this. I said last time we had this thing. Last time I was like, older than 2010 was older. Newer than 2010 was newer.
Also, I'm bending the rules because it's supposed to be yes or no questions, but I will answer this one.
Older like 2010 or older. Yeah. Okay. We live on the same vibes.
The cutoff is 2010. So 2010 and before is older, and 2010 and after will be newer.
Yep.
Correct.
Then it's from a newer game.
Okay. Well. Okay.
That actually changes a few things. I ain't gonna lie. That changes.
That's a lot.
That's how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 questions. 3 questions.
Okay. Three.
Okay. To Ants, can I use this gun with one hand?
That's a tough. No.
Okay. So I can't just use it with one hand. All right.
Does this gun shoot? What would be? Does this gun shoot? Traditional ammo, or yeah.
Yes.
Right, nothing still comes to mind. So hey, that's mainly y'all for real. I'm just here.
I keep trying to guess stuff, and anime keep popping in my head. I'm kind of getting pissed off.
Is this gun a primary weapon?
Yes.
All right. Now, okay. We've asked quite a few weapons about the question about the gun. Now let's try to get into let's try to get a little help with the game that it can be from. Let's try to ask some questions for the game it can be from.
Okay. Could this gun be from a military gun?
No.
All right, cool. That knocks off half my list right there.
Technically, no.
Rose answers: is this gun from a horror game?
No.
Okay. That was that.
So no military. No,
That's about we're around 7. All right, let's see, 7-ish.
no
Okay.
military, no war.
Is this this? No, I'm saying I'm using one of my questions right. Is this from JRPG?
No.
Okay. That helps me a lot actually. Okay.
Okay. You got
Is
anything? Anybody's like, okay, there you go. You got a block.
okay. How would you describe? Give me a second. I need to find the correct
Okay.
wording for it. Oh,
Okay, then
actually,
well,
I can ask y'all. Right? This is not a question towards you, Belly.
Y'all
How would
conversation.
you how would you describe the characters of people like GTA 5 or like Saints Row?
so
Are they
my my
like
my thing my thing
independent
my thing with this
rogues
block,
or
blah. My thing with this, I was about to ask, had this gun made an appearance in GTA? I was going to ask him that before you finish your question. So I was going to ask him that just straight up.
So
Has it made an appearance in the game?
it's not a
I feel like it's
JRPG and
more
it's not a
important though to find
military
out what
game.
kind of character is holding the gun though, right?
That's true, but if we know if it's within it, if the gun appeared in the GTA game, then we could that if he say yes or no on that, then that will help your question out as well. Feel me?
Yeah, but if he answers if he
If
answers
the answer
no, we just know that it's not in GTA. We don't know
is
about
that,
like other
well,
roguelike characters.
then you ask if it's in the, then you get broader and just ask. Then you get broader
Can
and
I
ask if
can
it's a
I ask a
robot
Hey, so
question?
game.
you
Can
go
I
ahead and
ask a
ask it.
question real
Ask
quick?
it. Oh,
Yeah,
Is this
start off, man.
is it from a supernatural game, like a game with supernatural like elements in it?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Not your element.
She still don't help me, but hey, you know.
I said what? Oh, you got your question, boy. You're gonna go down that route,
but
but
no,
you
you.
do know
I
from
think you were in queue. You were in queue. Go ahead.
our well, has this gun appeared in Saints Row or GTA?
No.
All right, cool. So those two games are kind of out the question. But it appeared in a supernatural type game, so somewhere with it, and it has traditional ammunition, but then
Is this a gun that I can find uh, in modern day?
The gun itself specifically, or the type of gun?
The gun itself.
No.
that does help a little bit.
Hold on, what question did you just ask? I was posting
Is
TikTok.
this a gun we can like find in modern day?
He said not the gun itself, but it seems like the type of gun it is you could.
Yeah.
So not for so he said it's not a gun you use with one hand. So it's like it's either that either means a shoulder mounted is type gun or it means a two-handed gun. I would think. Uh, it's not
You gotta
in a
find out.
military game, not in a JRPG.
Not necessarily in GTA or Saints Row. So I don't know if it's in road
Okay,
games,
question
but not those
to
two games.
Freak. Freak, how many questions we got left? I feel like you were keeping track.
Like
Y'all got 8 questions
8.
left.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
Shit. Oh, hold on now. Wait. Cause the listening. All right. Hold on. Gotta do some research. It's not really gonna help me, but.
Okay, well I'm gonna ask it because the way the freak kind of set it up, is the ammunition of the gun require rockets or any type
He
of
said
projectile?
traditional ammo. I
I
But
can
mean,
go
that,
ahead.
a bullet is a projectile.
that's why I said a rocket. That's why I said like a rocket.
So just specifically asking about a rocket?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's have
So it can't be like a rocket launcher or a blaster.
I feel like when he asked, "Are you specifically asking about a rocket?" I feel like you should have expand a little bit. I feel like that should have been your time to expand a little bit on that. I feel like he asked that for a reason.
I asked it because he said rocket or projectile.
Projectile. That's why just
Bullet is
a bullet is a projectile. That's why I try to like make it like a rocket, like an RPG. So it's not like a black. It's not from what he just said gave us. It's not an RPG
Ooh, okay.
or a blaster. You feel me?
Okay, never mind. It can't be like he said it's traditional ammo. That wouldn't count
Yeah.
traditional ammo. Never mind.
So
I'm about to
yeah,
ask Phil I'm about to ask Phil some type of energy weapon. I'm glad I stopped myself.
yeah,
yeah,
he said not true. But can we recap what we already know?
That's why I keep trying to. That's why I keep trying to do it
Oh,
every
you
few
good.
questions to make sure I remember what we said. It's not it's not from a military game or a JRPG.
Nope.
It wouldn't be used with one hand. It uses
Indeed.
traditional-ish type ammo.
Indeed.
Uh,
It's not a part of Saints Row or Grand Theft Auto.
GTA.
it's
Yeah,
old. I mean, it's newer than 2010 to now.
yeah.
Not from a horror game.
It does have like super. It said it does like supernatural. It's in a supernatural type game. I think that's what it said.
Right now we gotta find out.
I ain't lie. I always struggle with weapons. I always struggle to remember weapons. So this is hard for me. This is gonna be hard for me in general. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna thug it out. We're gonna thug it out.
So you got a question about what kind of game it's in, then?
Yeah, we got to figure out what kind of game it's in. I think that's really
all stuck us so hard on that. Like that's really gonna narrow. I feel like we need to do that within the next 2 questions because we got to save our last 5.
You got a question for that, Blah? Because I was asked the question that we kind of had. I'm
We got to save our last 5 questions, okay?
So the type of weapons or the type of games that have supernatural, it's a one-handed gun. It's a game that
not a one-handed gun,
or it's not a one-handed gun, but it's a gun that shoots traditional ammo.
Yes,
and
it's
the
a
hold it
new
with 2 hands.
Yep.
Only thing I can think of is like a zombie game.
Or maybe it makes me think of like a mini gun. It makes me think like
it could be it could be like a
survival
a Halo. It could be a Halo game too.
So what do you like? What's the question you're trying to form with that? With what you just came with? Is it going to be like zombies or like a survival or
I'm gonna assist y'all a little bit. I consider Halo to be a military style game.
I was just about to say
I threw Halo out when you said military. So
see, I feel like it comes close to like a minigun. I feel like a minigun really. I feel like some form of minigun or something around the type of minigun that type of gun is pretty close to it.
This is
like Furniture Game, it kind of has to be.
All right.
Can we ask the magazine size?
But hold on, but you're getting away from the game though. But hold on, Blah. You're getting away from the game though. Hold on. So, Blah, would you rather me ask, is it a survival game or more so a zombie game? I'm thinking amongst those two right there. We need to go broader, or we need to go more specific.
Survival will be a bit more broad.
Okay, so Billy, is this gun in a survival game?
Nope.
Okay, so we kind of marked the zombie aspect out too.
So it can't be a minigun then.
Okay. So Rose did answer the question.
Okay.
She said, "Is it a franchise with 4 or more sequels?"
No.
Okay. Wait.
All right, so we're around like 5 questions left right now.
Okay, we got to know if the wielder of the gun is a boy or a girl.
It has to be a yes or no question. So how would you ask? So think about how you would ask that yes or no question. Yeah. So we can't use 2. I don't think we can use. I don't think. I mean, you can't just ask one. So obviously it's the other one. I mean, I guess you can't just ask.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that'll help you. It won't help me much. I ain't got to you.
It'll help a little bit. It'll help just a little bit, nigga. Just a little. I'm talking about nigga.
I was for y'all. I know a
couple percentage help a little bit.
You're saying if it helps y'all, it helps y'all. I'm letting you know right now, it won't help me. So if y'all ask, cool.
Look, there's so many guns. Oh my god.
I really can't believe it's not something around the minigun. So now I'm really like fuck. I really don't know what can be a 2-handed weapon using traditional style ammo. What the fuck 2-handed weapon is traditional style ammo? That ain't a minigun, a rocket launcher, something of that sort.
See, look, y'all just had to antagonize.
Oh, it could be a sniper.
I was thinking that. So
it could be a sniper of some sort too. Now I think about it. That's literally the only other thing I really think about.
I was thinking this a while ago. Everything would be straight. It'd be cool if I asked, does it have like a like I would say sizable scope or a scope or a glass scope? I'm asking you this, Freak. I'm asking you this, Freak.
No, I'm saying, hold on. The same way, okay. One more, like you said, you consider something. Can I ask you? Do you consider this a military game? Right, quick.
Oh wow.
Do you consider Destiny a military game?
No.
Okay, that's interesting. That's actually very interesting. Because I know that I know exactly what sniper I would think about if it is this. I know exactly what sniper I would think, what name of the sniper I'm thinking about if it's that.
Okay, so
And let's try to get a couple more clues in. But I'm thinking it's either a sniper from Destiny or one other gun right now.
yeah, military.
Rose, use your everlasting knowledge. God damn it.
So many guns.
That's what makes this so difficult.
Wait, and it said
had to
earlier
pick.
Rose said I can't think of any supernatural games. So if
And
it's supposed to be
it's in the
something
series,
supernatural, it's definitely
and,
not. That makes my Destiny choice even stronger.
and it's a series that doesn't have more than four. So it has at least like three in the franchise. Not four, but at least three.
That definitely still counts as Destiny. Can still be in that
Hey,
conversation.
Y'all just had to piss the nigga off. Y'all just had to talk shit. Oh, y'all can just let this be things within the realms of knowledge. No, nigga just had to
it's fun like
antagonize
that.
the
I was
tiebreaker nigga.
asleep.
I mean the
I
icebreaker
was
nigga.
asleep
You
like
know
shit.
what?
Hey, you like blame them niggas. Fred, blame them.
You know when they say life gives you lemons and whatnot, then you realize lemons are man made. I blame you niggas. This is y'all problem.
Hey,
Why
when
am I
life
here?
gives you lemons, paint that
I
shit
don't
gold.
like to be included in the
Shut up,
You feel
blog.
me?
Nigga, you was included
Don't
too.
ever do that again.
I actually didn't say anything when they was telling them that bullshit.
I feel like I want to take this guess, bro. But
Hold on.
What's your guess? What's
You
your
want,
guess?
do you want me, do you want to ask? Do you want to actually have a scope on it though? At least the gun. Do you want me to ask that first before we get deep into guesses?
that could help. I mean that could definitely help.
Okay, so Billy, does the weapon have a scope on it?
No.
Okay. Weapon has no scope. Traditional bullets, and a series that doesn't have a franchise.
I would have bet hella money there was that weapon then. Damn.
I feel like we're in the ballpark with it being Destiny. What I don't know names of guns in Destiny. No.
I only know three that were the most popular in Destiny. The three most popular weapons in Destiny 1 was the icebreaker sniper, the AR. Oh, hold on, I'm trying to think what the AR name is. That's a very popular AR that technically takes two hands. That'd also be a good question. That'd also be a good one.
Oh, I got a question. Can I buy the ammo for that gun in stores?
Like IRL?
Yeah, like IRL. Yeah. Like, can I buy that? Can I buy the ammo that the gun shoots?
I would assume so with it being.
I mean, technically, yes.
That shit ain't telling me nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang.
I mean, you can't. I don't think we would be able to buy Destiny gun ammo in stores.
Almost Destiny guns,
not all Destiny guns shoot a bunch of freaky shit. You know that, right?
Yeah, but they're not shooting like 9mm or like a caliber.
Some of them are.
All right.
Some of them very much are.
Wait. If it's not the because I still feel like it has to be around Destiny, and I still think it would be a Destiny 1. I feel like it would have to be a Destiny 1 gun. Personally, it could be Destiny 2, but I really feel like it would be Destiny 1 gun. And if it ain't the sniper, if it ain't the most popular sniper that me and Hunter used to talk about beforehand, then I would think it would be the most popular AR from Destiny 1, not an exotic AR. If a sight doesn't count as a scope, then this AR can definitely still count because it has a sight on it but doesn't have a scope on it. What was that AR? I think like the Suros regime, something like that. I think that's what that exotic AR was. I don't know if I don't know. That's one of my guesses right now. The Suros regime AR from Destiny 1, that was the most popular AR in almost gaming history right there.
I'm going with your guess, Freak, because I said, is that a question or that's what you're guessing, Freak?
I mean, can a guess count as one of the questions, or does it have to be like a final type thing? And we guess
counts as a question.
And we got 3 questions left, right?
So, should we ask if it's from Destiny first?
Sure, you can do that.
Sure.
To
I
eliminate
mean,
it.
And
I feel like if we're gonna do that, I feel like
Destiny.
I feel like you make it just a slightly more broad if you can ask that question for John. But I mean, you can just ask for Destiny, but if you can make it just slightly more broad,
So the
slightly.
question could be so free. So you want to ask or a variation? Has it been
I mean,
in
but
the Destiny franchise like that? You want like that?
man, that's almost one and the same. I mean, I'm locked in on Destiny at this point. So you might as well just ask for his Destiny. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm locked in on
So
Destiny. I'm not changing my mind. You might as well ask it.
has this gun appeared in Destiny?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, go ahead.
All
Go
right,
ahead,
Freak. What was
Freak.
yours?
I was right. All right, bet.
What was yours?
Damn. All right, so it's either the Suros Regime AR. Wait, does that count as traditional ammo? I don't remember. Fuck, I don't remember if that
I
was
mean,
regular bullets.
that shoots traditional-ish
What?
ammo. If this is like, it doesn't shoot any like light rounds or anything. It just has a like interesting fire rate. Like the regime is fine.
That was the best, strongest, and most popular gun in Destiny 1, which is easily one top there. Like I'm either locked in with that or
it has a scope on it though, right? Or wait,
it has a sight, not a scope.
Well,
okay, that's fair.
Freak,
Yeah,
think about it this way. We got 2 guesses, Freak. So if it's not the first one, we have to go with the second one. We got 2 left.
Well, tell me what's the second one?
I'm trying to remember the name.
Okay.
It took me everything in my power to remember those 2 weapons, and those are the most weapons. Those were the most popular weapons.
Or hey, look, I'm
That's
thinking
SMG can
about
be shot
that.
with one hand, so it can't be. I don't think it can be an SMG.
Yeah, it couldn't be the Ace of Spades either.
I'm kind of like, But since we don't got a guess, I'm gonna just use one of the last 2 questions on the Suros. I'm just asking. Is it the Suros regime?
No, sir.
Oh, is it?
Now we
Well,
know.
wait, it could be the. Okay, I'm gonna ask my fellow companions. The other gun that comes to my mind would be like the multi-tool, the minor multi-tool.
That's a good ass gun.
That is a good ass guy.
I guess it's as good as mine.
I literally can't think of any other things. I can only think about the name of one gun per category, and I thought about sniper, rocket launcher, and AR at this point. If since it's not either of those 3, I'm fresh out of choices. I mean, that took everything. That's everything out of me. I'm good. I'm good. That's everything out of me. That's everything out of me right there.
Saying, Blah, you can use yours, then you got to come with a final guess and just find out what the answer is.
Like, literally everything in my brain.
One more question and a final guess.
So, Blah, go ahead, take the guess or the question, then we just got to lock in the answer. We kind of stumped
can I
at this
take
point.
the guess and the answer? If y'all out?
Yeah,
I use all my brain power on those.
Is this gun an assault rifle?
Yes.
All right, now we got the questions. What is the guess?
Yeah. I mean, the only major assault rifle that I can think of that shoots traditional ammo would be the Mida multi-tool. Oh, wait. Is assault rifle and scout rifle, are those the same thing here? Because some people probably consider like the assault rifle to be like scout rifles would be just semi-auto assault rifles. Or am I overthinking that?
Wait, what was the name of what was it?
Oh, well, actually, that wouldn't count as a question.
Supercell. That was my other guess.
What we locking in? That's what we got locking in again.
Do you? This isn't. Yeah, I don't know if this would cost a question. It's just you don't.
We got no more questions. We got to lock in again. I got no more questions. I need a final guess. Yes, you use the last question. Ask if it was assault rifle. And he said yes.
Fire off.
Now we need a guess.
Fire off your guess so we can get into the rest of the pod.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, I just thought of a second gun. No, bro, my brain's starting to have too many choices. My first gut was the Supercell. I was about to say the Monte Carlo was also a very popular AR, bro.
Oh, the Monte Carlo, that's it.
Oh my god,
it's the Monte Carlo. Gotta be.
I'm stuck between Supercell and Monte Carlo.
All right, bro. Well,
Wait, what? What just happened?
That nigga said the Monte Carlo, and it is not.
so what is said gun?
The gun is called the Sweet Business.
Sweet business.
I like.
Okay.
I like.
Okay.
Wasn't gonna guess it.
I've never
Wasn't
heard
gonna
of that
figure
gun.
that out. Wasn't gonna think about it. That shit didn't pop up when I when I searched
I
up
know
searched up the
one.
things. Hey, life.
Hey, what? Because
Sweet.
Billy's Destiny bag
Yeah.
is deep, so that's why once it was confirmed
He,
that it was
that's
Destiny.
nigga.
Hey,
Like that's
Yeah, I
that's
never
nigga
heard
that
of that
owns
one.
all the
hey,
exotic.
hey, freak! You were kind of right.
I knew that gun, bruh.
You were kind of
Fuck.
right in the machine gun aspect.
Yeah,
It's an
that
AR, but
definitely
it's
looks like a
kind of a
minigun.
machine gun.
Yeah, that
When
definitely
he
looks like a
when
minigun.
he when he when he started thinking about that second guess, and I heard him get that S out, I thought he had it.
He said Supercell.
Yeah, he said
He
Supercell.
said, "Supercell."
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right, so
those
That
are my
was
most
great.
gun. Let me say those are my
Yeah,
most two guns. I played a lot of PvP. The Supercell and the Suros were the PvP sweepers, so that's the main gun that top of my head.
W
So,
guessed with Destiny though.
hey, I was
W
close.
guessed with
I'll take
Destiny.
the. I'll take it. No, I'm saying I was close to
Yeah,
motherfucker. I'll take
we
it.
had the classic gun. We had it with an assault rifle. That
I was actually very close on my guesses too. I super take it actually.
yeah,
I was super close.
I have did not touch. Yeah, I've never used Sweet Business. Never used that one.
Sweet business is like the older brother to the Soros regime.
Oh, my shit.
Yeah,
It got
multiple
it
dudes.
got introduced. It got introduced in Destiny 2.
I said, yeah,
Mm.
that's one of them. That's one of them. Yeah, I can only think of Destiny 1 guns. So I played that more. I didn't even make it through Destiny 2, so I knew I
Hey,
was stuck.
W work freak,
I had
freaking
travel
team.
more.
We got that.
Travel.
Yeah, that was great.
Topics.
so we're 1-1. All right. What have we learned today? Start messing with nigga that makes icebreakers, knowing damn well we all don't know shit. Going into the first
I
topic of the
still
night.
have fun.
Hey, the most satisfying combat systems. Breaking down what makes combat feel impactful and responsive.
Ooh.
Most humor.
I think
Say one thing.
the
One thing.
Parries.
Oh, that. See, I ain't gonna lie. That would be like a subdivision of what I was about to say. So yeah, definitely. Parries is definitely. I about to say quick time reactions, which goes into
Mhm.
parrying and shit like that.
I can name a game that I really love the combat system in and explain why I love it so much.
I was
Which
gonna say
is
I can go next.
the Arkham combat
I
system.
would say the combat in the Devil May Cry series.
Also true.
And I love it because of how free flowing it is. Like a lot of the shit you can do in that stuff, it's not even like true combos. It's just like moves that connect to other moves,
That
just
connect to other
because
moves,
there's time for it to connect.
and you can blick in between.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. It's insane how much fluidity there is between linking together moves that don't go together.
I'm saying going specifically back a little bit more on what Blas said with parrying, which is like a sub what I was doing of just quick time reactions. You know what I'm saying? Games like I'm saying For Honor and I literally just had it in my head when I thought of countering for at a certain time point. I literally just forgot the name of the game. Somebody
What
pissed
kind
off.
of game is
Come
it?
back to me. No, come back. I'll come back. I gotta find it
Hey,
because I literally said it was like For Honor and something another game. Now I think about quick time reaction where you can parry it. You know what I'm saying? You can do a perfect type of counter and then it leads to you set up. You can do your own type of move. It's almost like with Elder Ring too. How they can do that to set up the once
pause.
you want.
Critical hit.
Yep.
Okay, well, hold on, let me just open up the. Yeah, so we got Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. The
I was
combat in
thinking of
that
Neo.
game
There you go.
is
Thank you. I don't think
yeah
of Neo.
is notoriously great. Like from the timing of the parries, making it you can really tell the difference between just a block and a parry. The sound of another person's sword hitting yours and the sparks flying off goes crazy. And the more and it adds more depth to it just being a parry mashing button or a parry matching game where you have to, there's different types of attacks that you have to counter. Some attacks you can't parry, so you have to dodge. Some attacks you have to do a different sort of parry or the Makiri counter in order to deal with. And in the final boss fight, you have to use all of those techniques or you'll die immediately. Um, it's any game that has like a really tight parry system always feels impactful and responsive because immediately you know you did something great when you hear that sound. You also know that there's a beautiful, like there's a reward for it as well. That's the whole impact where you can see the enemy stamina bar go down. You get that special critical hit on this nigga that's just been beating your ass for the past 20 minutes. It's a beautiful thing. It's a real beautiful thing.
And I feel like those type of systems hit harder when we're not speaking of fighting games.
Mhm.
When it's games like just simple RPGs, just action adventures that you expect
Yeah.
a good combat system, but you really wondering how far they're going to stretch the combat system in these type of adventure games. And then you
Mhm.
see something like you actually have like a true parry system that leads to combos you can do, or that can lead to a critical hit, like Elden Rings, where now that's like you for sure implement that you want to learn the timing so you can like if like especially if it means so much that you change your play style to attune to it. I feel like that makes it that's when you know it's really adjusted well into the game. That
I got one.
you'll change your whole play style just to start parrying and stuff more. Like you actually
I
focus on
think
learning that.
a really big part of good, impactful combat is sound design. I
Yeah.
feel like
Mm.
good combat sounds like good combat.
Yeah, I agree.
One Piece fans love sound effects in their fights on Hood. One
I
Piece fans
mean,
love art sounds, hockey
I
sounds,
was
and class sounds. And what what?
oh,
this
hold on.
Goddamn.
I was
There- Oh,
this a minute one, but the Saints Row series did a kind of, I would say it did a great job in that aspect in my eyes, especially for that type of game, because in Saints Row 2, that's when you first got to actually hold somebody hostage, and you can do multiple things. You can shoot while holding somebody. You can actually throw the nigga at somebody. And if you want to look at it, the aspect, it took Call of Duty until like this recent of years to actually add that type of implement to the game where Central had already had that. And to Billy's point, they do have the sound effects. They got the sound effects like a little bit later on in the game where you can pick their own fighting style and shit like that. So Saints Row, like with the little nuances there, I say kind of that's what killed me in Saints Row and kind of more off of GTA because GTA fighting style is real. It's just real basic. You just swing, swing, swing. Then once you got GTA 5, I think GTA 5 or 4, that's when they finally added the dodge, dodge to it. But in Saints Row, it was already in that in Saints Row 2. So like Saints Row as a whole franchise kind of implemented nuances in that kind of open world realm type game.
I got a low key though. I got some more games to mention. I didn't realize all the games I really play got a lot of con niggas boxing the games I be playing. I first thing I did want to. I think fighting games are definitely have satisfying combat systems. Like I know you
Mhm.
mentioned that you didn't think fighting games were a part of this, but some fighting games are really bad when it comes to their combat systems, and others are really good and they do feel very impactful, very responsive, very satisfying to do. Um, yeah, I
No,
definitely
no,
want to
no, no,
mention that.
no, no. I get you for sure. I was just saying I wasn't speaking. I wasn't gonna start off speaking of fighting games. I want to
Okay.
show love to the regular adventure games that they fighting well. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Well, let's get back to it because I gotta mention Gears of War which is not something that I don't know any like the people that I mentioned this here, but Gears of War it is a first person shooter game, or it's a third person shooter game, but like that combat is something special. Like that's there's a community built around that combat. It takes time to master that level of skill when it comes to bouncing off the wall, pop shotting people with the Nasher, um, ain't shooting all above cover. People get real shifty when it comes to the Gears of War combat system. And it's really interesting how in Gears of War you don't always want to shoot first. There's sometimes where in close quarters you don't want to shoot first. You actually want to wait a little bit of time because you're not at that range to kill the person with one hit. So if that person shoots you first and they're out of that range, you have time to pull your gun up and one shot them. But they're still reloading between rounds, or they're still whatever it is between rounds. It's a lot of nuance in Gears of War combat. A lot of it, despite
I'll
how most people might think.
to
That
your
shit. That
point,
shit is.
blah. Oh, what you about to say no?
I was gonna say that like Gears of War combat is a like when you watch like the top level of that, it's a different like it's a whole different game.
Yeah,
My cousin was pro and I've watched him play. The reaction time needed to peek around a corner and catch somebody is different.
yeah, yeah,
And the like Gears of War's like movement system too is especially for PvP a lot different than most, which really helps out like a lot to how the game plays. Like
yeah.
I guess the uniqueness of it.
Yeah, the way you gotta swing your camera, the way you gotta time the bouncing off the wall so you don't fully
Hmm.
connect to the wall so you can go to the other one, the way you fucking get shit in niggas' faces, and you gotta watch out for people coming up to you to lock you into the chainsaw animation. Gears of War combat system is hard. That's one of the hardest combat systems out of any shooter game I've ever played.
To your point earlier about the fighting games, one of the ones that kind of I would say took a step back is Tekken because like the big complaint about it now is that they have a single button that completes the whole combo deal. That's been a lot. It's been stirring up a lot of controversy at like competitions and whatnot. I feel like that what made Tekken kind of special because of how technical the combos was. So once you actually did a combo fulfilling like fully, that felt fulfilling. Now that all you gotta do is kind of just press a button, that's not as fulfilling or it's really not fulfilling at all. So like it kind of takes the joy away from them. That's one of the ones that kind of took the joy away from the combat itself. In my eyes.
Yeah, I feel that games that have auto combat or auto combo or I don't know if I want to say modern controls, but like games where you don't actually have to do like you don't have to be cognizant to finish the
Mhm.
combo.
Yeah.
Um, I definitely feel like that takes away from some of like how impactful it feels, even if you whether or not you're getting hit by the combo or you doing the combo. Like if the combo is automatically finished, it changes your attention to it. Because if I'm getting fucking juggled by somebody and it's an auto combo, like I'm just gonna wait. I might put my controller down. But if it's somebody actually on the other side of this performing these actions and trying to time these buttons, I'm gonna keep my control and I'm gonna start mashing so I can try to get out of that shit. Like I'm hoping that they make a mistake. There's more like I'm attuned, I'm aware, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get out and there's a chance for me
Mhm.
to get out. There's
Yeah.
also a
You can
level of
slip.
respect there too. Like, oh, he knows this combo for real. Like,
Yeah.
shit,
You
I
can.
got hit with a hidden lotus.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You can slip out the combo, or they can fuck. You slip out the combo because they fucked it up because they pressed the wrong button or moved the analog stick in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? Another one that I would say Fight Night. I would say more specifically on the GameCube because usually when you play Fight Night or any kind of really real life boxing games, usually you pressing buttons. And on the GameCube, you can use the C stick to throw a jab, to throw a cross, uppercut, haymaker. That felt more fulfilling when you completed a combination of punches with the C stick instead of just pressing on a on GameCube, you pressing X, B, A, and all that. It felt more fulfilling using the C stick. I don't know. I didn't play Fight Night on PlayStation, so I don't know if they did the same thing with analog sticks, but that felt more fulfilling than anything else on the box game that is.
Are there
Um,
any games that like are?
I got.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish what you were gonna say.
Are there any games that y'all feel like would kind of elude this, but are I guess the best examples when you really think about it. Um, like some games won't they have combat in them, but they're not. I know I'm kind of in a lens of fast paced, like third person, first person combat, but there's combat
And
exists in a lot of
you
different games.
you getting into exactly what I was about to get into. You feel me? So I play a lot of JRPGs, and one combat system that I've absolutely fallen in love with over the course of the years of me playing JRPGs is the Fire Emblem tactical combat system
Mm, okay.
and all the intricacies with that, where when you attack, your opponent counterattacks. So the game plan changes from just like who's going to throw the strongest attack to who's going to withstand the attack from the opponent better. And sometimes it's better to go that route instead of trying to go for the kill. And then of course they have like D&D style stats. So someone with high evasion, you may use an attack that's super effective against them, but they have high evasion, and if they dodge and hit you back,
Hmm.
they then get the advantage and they get to move before you for the next attack. I like
Yeah.
games that I like combat systems like that make me think like that, and then like the turn-based combat in the Shin Megami Tensei / Persona series,
Mm,
I, ain't gonna lie, I
where
turn-based combat is amazing, truly,
yeah.
truly.
That's
like
that grew on me.
different things like speed and your stats come into play heavily, or the persona that you're using at the time and how they react to different elements or different things that the opponent can do, and
Yeah.
vice versa. That shit,
Mm,
combat systems that really like get the mind moving.
yeah.
I love that type of stuff. Like
Hey
I play
yo.
Fire religiously. And
That,
y'all
that's why
already know how I am. Y'all already know how I am with Persona and the Shin Megami Tensei series. Y'all know me about that.
that's why I always loved Final Fantasy. That's why Final Fantasy will always be one of my favorite games of all time, specifically because they always had, a lot of them had compelling. I always think about Final Fantasy 10 because that's my favorite, but they always have such good stories majority of the time, and then on top of good stories, good characters, and that turn-based combat system where you actually have to sit there and think, especially when they got a little bit more advanced, when the enemies were a little bit tougher, like a little tougher, just a little, when they were just a little tougher. I truly, and then that's why I kind of like that's kind of why I like Clash Square 33. I like that they got the turn based system, but they added a little bit of like the real time reaction, the quick time reaction I was saying before, being able to dodge and react like that. Like being combining the two, I think that's top tier. That's truly top tier combat to me. Top
Yeah.
tier.
Hey yo, Prince.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you might would be the best person here to talk about this, but your only move is hustle. About that combat experience.
Granted, it's turn based, so anything turn based raw, but I would say that in regards to how far it came, especially for a game that came out like 2 years ago, give or take, and the mod community, I think it is very original, as well as very detailed on how each attack it has a different frame to it. So you're really playing off of frames. So all you frame study nerds, this game is technically perfect for you. Um, and whatnot. So how you would see the frame, you can also see your opponent's moves as well, and then you have to kind of predict who's gonna do what and in what circumstances and things like that. You know, you have your burst gauge, you have your whiff gauge, all that other stuff, blah 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 blah,
Mhm.
and whatnot. But for how something as simple as it just being a turn-based game could really be something to a very extreme of I have to predict my opponent's move while also trying to figure out what's the best option for this and whatnot. Pretty interesting because it could easily turn into oh well my move may have a longer reach, but it takes 10 frames to come out versus him who could probably punch me in like three. And it's just like, do you really want to play off that in terms of he can't close that gap real quick? Because there has been moments to where a gap can't be closed. If not, someone just has a mean projectile and then That's the start of a whole combo. Then also trying to guess, are they gonna burst out of it? Are they not? Is this a perfect opportunity to do a perfect block? Once the perfect block goes off, you kind of just fucked. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then to really get into to details about the mod community in terms of how they added characters from different series, like from Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, JJK, Naruto, Avatar, The Last Airbender. Well, technically it's Korra, but still, nonetheless, how they
Mm.
created their own characters. Recently, they announced the Five Nights at Freddy crew joining into it. Undertale characters, stuff like that, to where you really take the concepts of most of these characters are never in a fighting game, and then in
Yeah.
the concept of them being put in a fighting game makes it a whole lot interesting. If you go with the Undertale characters going against someone like Sans and whatnot, having to worry about him throwing bones at you, spawning bones from under you, doing the giant skeleton blast beams from fucking across the map and stuff like that. So yeah, I would say Yomi Hustle, or for all those who are interested in like, what's Yomi Hustle? Your only move is hustle. Uh, is very interesting because you don't need to be this high level, high skill player. You can really just play casually with your friends or join different lobbies. Granted, you may deal with some sweats. Kind of depends on you and stuff like that. Of learning the game as well as being able to play the game. But I would say, yeah, the combat system is very unique. Even though, like I said, it is turn based and whatnot, and then you can just chop it up to be like, oh, you just press the input and things like that. I think there's a lot more advancedness into it because you got to worry about DIing and will this hit, and then your super attacks and who has the fastest range, who hits the most. Is your character very fragile and stuff like that? So there's a lot to take into consideration when playing that game, and depending on the character that you choose.
Yeah.
Like I know you said it earlier. Say,
Your mic getting snatched, my
Arkham,
boy.
my bad. I know you said Batman Arkham series. Like that,
Indeed.
you shouted that out. Also the Gotham Knight series. That was a great combat as well because you had different kinds of the combat. And then also just because drop is not here, we give a shout out to Movie. That's who dropped later a lot.
Oh,
The
you
movie
know what's
series.
also one to mention? Monster Hunter.
Ooh.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, Monster Hunter. Feel free to. Y'all played it more than I did, but just from the small amount that I did play, it's an unusual combat system where there's so each weapon is really special. Each weapon has its own sort of combos, and it's not, despite it being like a game where it's just you versus this big monster. It's different than a lot of the games that I grew up with, where like the combos that you have for that, you got to know them things, and it's not something that you would have initially think just by watching people play. But you got to know that you can't actually do your offset strike just willy nilly. You have to do this move first, and then you also have to time it so that your your timings is perfect for when the monster also attacks you, so you can hit the offset. Or there's times where um certain attacks have different properties. I think it's like the sword and the shield, where it has some frames where it will be blocking for you before you swing. So just timing and shit like that is really cool. And that's not something that you really see in a lot of games like that. Like, at least from my perspective, I feel like Monster Hunter is a special game when it comes to combat and how each weapon is set up and fine tuned to be a certain way. And each weapon is so unique and interact with the monsters in a different way. And it's not like a surface level. Well, this weapon strikes faster. This weapon strikes slower but hits harder. It's way more nuanced than that when it comes to those weapons, where you need to create a team of like people that are good at stunning the monster. But blunt weapons can't knock the parts off that you need, so you need a cutting weapon. Oh, but this monster likes to fly around, so does anybody have a way to get him out the sky? Or and all this other shit. And that's just in Monster Hunter Wilds. Back in the old days where you had to use paintballs and shit, That was a whole new level of combat. And then you got the monster running away when they get tired, and other monsters jumping in and attacking you and shit. Like Monster Hunter combat sounds special.
Too bad
I ain't
there's
gonna lie.
no ultimate, cause niggas used to do super attacks in that bitch. Used to throw
Mhm.
out Gensu got tenchos and
Oh, me.
meteor spikes from the fucking sky and shit like that. They said, nah, niggas becoming too broken with this. We going back to the old
We ain't
way.
doing all that, nigga. We ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
We
I
finna
was
nerf y'all niggas.
I was looking at something. I was looking at something last night, and I wanted to make. I'm glad y'all talking about this right now because it made me think of something I just saw last night. It was like I saw a post. It's like we're still 10 years away from the Nemesis system being in other games. There was like
Oh
Warner
yeah.
Brothers isn't letting that patent go.
Oh yeah. Let me
And then
just.
I'm gonna get this out. Then it's like the patent for Nemesis system apparently extends all the way until 2036 unless Warner Brothers chooses to release it earlier to other companies to be used in gaming. Which is so what I'm saying, literally one of the most crazy, realistic, best monster experiences I fully think somebody can have in a game won't truly be in other games until 2036. No, I'll get into the rest after you. Go ahead. What you want to say?
Bro, like
I'm gonna
I hear
break down
my
that
friend.
Nemesis system after this. After
My
I'm gonna break down literally what it is, why it's literally it literally can change gaming in certain games.
Yeah, and I'm a hold on. Maybe I can. Ooh, I get so mad. It's like they, like you said, they got the patent for it for until 2036,
2036.
and there's these niggas, these these disgust these cretins don't these they don't use it.
It's only
They
in
don't
Shadow.
use it.
It's only in Shadow Mordor, I believe. I think
But
that's the only game. So I think it's only in Shadow Mordor. I think that's it.
they had the perfect chance to use it in Arkham Knights. What are we
Facts.
talking about? Like that's the perfect time. There was no
Hey,
better window.
it sounds like there's some tears about to come out, brother. By you good? It's like
Yes.
it's a personal thing you got going
Cause
right
that
there.
game, I was excited to like to. That's it's only a couple games where I get excited, and then all my friends are also excited too. Where it's like, oh yeah, we gonna hop on that shit. So now I got to, bro. I I got a game that we all locked into. We all like. We all get ready to play, and then it play like that. Like
They
they
fumbled
had
the
the
fuck out.
perfect.
I like Gotham Knights too, but they fumbled the fuck out that game.
Yeah,
And then
but what?
one another thing that was a part of this. It was like with I'm for okay. Let me go into this a little bit more first. Let me go into just a little bit. I'm saying,
Talk to me.
hold on. I'm going to just a little bit for the people and people that are just listening and watching. You know what I'm saying? For no to really know what the Nemesis system like type of style that will add is like, if you had an encounter with an enemy, he remembers you. If you strike him but you don't kill him, he'll hunt you. Or hunt you and something along those lines of he'll be like set on coming after you or like getting his get back on you. Saying if he kills you, he'll evolve or in some form it progress some type of progression in that monster from killing you. Or if to go like, you know what I'm saying, what this actual other thing said to go a little more in detail, all enemies have like a dynamic range of personality traits like likes, dislikes, phobias, and relationships to has knowledge of other enemies. Can I make a decision based on the quality that they have? Interaction with them with the player a little bit more in depth and a little bit more uh, important to decisions that play later into the game. They're pretty much just true uh like I like evolved I really just like evolved version of AI in games. That's I really just like it really boils down to like just a more evolved AI in gaming, and the patent for that is held by Warner Brothers.
And they don't use it. They didn't use it when they had the perfect opportunity. You know how many villains that got their ass beat by Batman, sent to jail, and could have came
Used that
back with a
to
vengeance?
use that to smoke out they little homies to piss them off enough to show up.
Yeah, like what do we?
Get that bitch, nigga.
Realistically. Oh, go ahead first. Like you like, but we both popped up on that point. Go ahead first.
No, I was just saying, in regards to the Nemesis system in Gotham. Hey, go get that bitch, nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Like,
say one thing. I saw another post. Like I'm gonna go back to this post soon, but like, I saw some. It was like Sabretooth. And I was like, if Sabretooth is in the game, I feel like he was somebody that's real. Like, if you want to have a game, Sabretooth is the exemplary version. I ain't say exemplary because that's like he did a good thing. But actually the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. The way he set up, he always makes sure to go against Logan. He said apparently on every birthday, on every single year of Wolverine's Logan's birthday, he finds a loved one that's near him and tries to do something to them in front of Logan. So instead of hurting Logan every year, he's trying to truly hurt that nigga deep down. And it's just like it was opposed to like the worst thing he's done all the way. And that's like he makes sure every year. And I was but like I feel like that's something that would be like crazy to put. Like if they were to put something like that in the games where like along with the Nemesis system, it'd actually remember each encounter y'all have had, especially if he doesn't die. Like I feel like just games like that, so they have a history. The character has a history of coming back and like evolving or having different ways to come about you. I feel like the game should definitely be doing that. And Warner Brothers holding that. So like, which games do you think truly would benefit from that Nemesis system? And it was like a whole bunch of things. And I was like, I clicked on a few, and it was exactly like I was like in that same percentile of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Skyrim truly having that system, it was already a groundbreaking game. That possibly would have been top 3 games of all time if it had that true Nemesis system put in there. That possibly would be like a top 3 game truly of all time. You know what I'm saying? Crimson Desert.
Real quick, don't forget what's the topic I had walked away for a second. What's the topic at hand? We still on the first topic or we on the second topic?
We're on the first topic. We're talking about this something called the Nemesis system. It's pretty much like a mentally evolving AI for an enemy character in the game.
You said we still on the first topic, Billy? I was like,
yeah.
Or we on the second? All right, cool. I ain't know what if we moved on like.
No, you good. Man, another one. It was like Red Dead Redemption 2 does a good job of doing it without doing it, but if they truly had that aspect, that I feel like that game would take it even further into what it should be.
With Red Dead, it does it because, like, say for instance, in the game, you are beefing with this gang. I think it's called the old duels, O'Malley's. So anytime you run into that gang, they're going to attack you. So it's got something similar to that, and like I said, the morality system with the good cowboy, bad cowboy thing. So it does have people in the game that do remember you in a sense of the story or the story wise aspect of it. So it has slightly that. I'm thinking, like you said, you want kind of like more of that in a sense.
That's why I said they're doing it without actually doing it, because it's an aspect of that, but it's not truly evolving AI. It's like pre-programmed what they're gonna do. But it's like this Nemesis is supposed to be like true evolving AI.
Yeah. So you want it to be like if you killed somebody in this town.
Not true.
And you feel like you want, like, if they went to one town, they killed the sheriff. You want them to remember, hey, hold on, you killed the sheriff. Like, wait a minute. Even if you do pay your bounty off, they still remember that you killed the sheriff of this town, of whatever town you in, type deal.
It would be something like that, and then how they will start moving afterwards would change. Like I'm talking about, literally like they have like distinct personalities and such, and like how they move would change because of the evolving AI, because of the decision that happened.
Gotcha.
And that patent isn't leaving until 2036.
Yeah, bro, I got this completely different idea, but kind of on the same topic. The Nemesis system for like a Pokemon game.
No, I was just about to say that.
Where you got a rival, and each time you fight him, he get a little bit smarter at what you have to do.
He reads your moves a little bit better, and I think that nigga Mouse should get a little bit more sly too. You know, the nigga talking a little more reckless to you too. I think I know each other longer, especially if it's one of those, especially if a nigga like Paul from. You know what I'm saying? Season 4, the Diamond and Pearl. You know what I'm saying? That definitely be a nigga if he's talking reckless to a nigga.
You want somebody to talk that good smack talk.
That good shit. That good shit.
Yeah, look.
and also with the call system, you can rematch other trainers and other trainers you fought. So if like they actually put that in those regular trainers too. Hey, we talking about a whole different interaction in Pokemon games.
That nigga gonna be a menace by the time I hit.
That
nigga got a whole full team of bugs.
And it's, I remember who you. I remember what Pokemon that was your starter. I remember who you walked around with the most. I remember who you used
Yeah.
against me both times. I
Hey,
remember. I
gym
remember.
leaders,
I
the
remember
gym
when
leaders would
Muji.
be them gym leaders would be a motherfucker then. Cause say if you fuck around, you got to fight them niggas at least about 4 5 times, nigga. Oh, they know your team inside and out by now. You got to come with a whole different type of team and every time.
Yeah. Hey, look. That shit would actually go a little crazy. That would be a whole. Whoa. Or even if that shit happened in oh, hold on. What? There's another. Even if that, this is crazy. I don't know if this ever would be. I don't even know if I want to utter these words, but I'm gonna do it anyway. If that happened in like a game like Elden Ring, where the boss started learning where you were fucking up, like parry, like the whole people who got away with just parrying bosses. Now the boss starts to do moves that you just can't parry, or or it starts to grab you out of the parry, or
Third party
fucking
interference.
Start doing feint. He'll do a
yeah,
feint.
he started
Make you
doing
carry.
feint.
Nigga.
Oh no, or just holding it up a little bit longer. Because the way niggas have been trying to time out Elden Ring boss attacks, if he just hold it for like an extra second, if Margit hold it for an extra second, Freak dead. He don't even know. Oh
Nah, Nemesis system can't be in Souls like games. These niggas,
Nah,
yeah.
that
if you think
niggas,
niggas
niggas,
already
niggas
broke
breaking
shit before,
controllers. Oh,
niggas about to break a
niggas breaking
whole console
TV.
setup. Monitor, fucking
What?
half the house gonna be missing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
niggas gonna legit need a punching bag. They gonna legit need like a good punching bag right next to their shit. So
Yeah.
just so they don't fuck shit up. Just so they don't fuck shit up.
Yeah. You right. You right. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Imagine you trying to get to your next little bonfire. You feel me? Then the mini boss number 30 just come through and say, "Oh, remember that time you slid me, look." Yep.
You tried that combo. It's like bitch, you can't do it again.
Tree Tree Sentinel
Hey.
come out of the woodwork just whum. Oh,
full, full Nelson, nigga, Max Rocco shit.
Hey, look. They kind of do a little bit of that in Elden Ring, where some enemies don't use moves that they have until you fight them a little bit later. Or like the tree sentinel in particular, he got that shield can block spells, and oh my god, oh my, oh my god, niggas, a nigga has lost his life to a spell getting parried off that shield, and me just not realizing it's about to happen. Oh.
yeah. Maybe maybe we need to pick and select Nemesis systems depending on where it goes. But hey,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Grace,
That's
Grace.
also why it makes me so mad too, because there's not many games where you get to refight the same enemies. But because Batman's a superhero and he like doesn't kill people, they just get sent to jail and we know they're gonna break out again. It'd be the perfect chance to just use that shit where they ooh.
But realistically, a lot of those like realistically gaming. If it wasn't for Warner Brothers really holding that, gaming really could already be moving a slightly further in that direction
like for sure,
if
y'all
a
went to
patent
that
was already
patent.
just stuck with one. I mean, like if a
Yeah,
lot more companies are actually trying to find games that can perfect that, we've already seen the best way to get better games is rivalry in that same genre. That's how we always been getting better games. It's a new game challenging something that genre's been reigning for a while. So I feel
yeah,
like if we would have got the Nemesis thing early, like if we would have got it a little bit earlier, I feel like games would have already been trying to perfect that and trying to beat the next person that's already doing it. I feel like we could have been a little bit even further down the road in gaming in that regard.
Yeah.
yes, they went to that patent come up and they ain't happened
Especially
no time
something
soon.
this advanced. This is true advancement in gaming. Like this is the I feel like this is really the only thing you can do with your bosses is an evolving AI enemy. I feel like almost it's not saying it isn't, but it's almost none. But I feel like there's almost not much you can do with bosses at this point of where we're at in gaming. I feel like there's not much you can do
Yeah,
besides shit like the Nemesis shit.
It
yeah,
also would have went crazy in Hades. Because the whole premise of that game is like you're repeating, running through shit again, and you run into the same people you gotta beat. Like if they start remembering how you beat them last time, so shit just not so sweet, not so simple. That's tough. That's
When
actually
I
really tough.
when I really think about it, I think the Nemesis system would hit the hardest in open. I think it hits the hardest in open world or decision making games. I feel like it hits the hardest in. I feel like it can hit. I feel like it can hit in any game, like even sports games. I feel like that can go crazy to make it even better sports game.
They kind of do
Like
that
especially
low
something like
key.
wrestling. I feel like wrestling can go even crazier
They
with
low
an
key
aspect
freak.
like that.
They low key already do that in the show. I
They
forgot. I think
do.
it's called that dynamic because like it's been a while. It's been in there and the show for a while. I think it's called dynamic because like if you play the game, it progresses you along. So say for instance you start off pro, right? You've been playing the game good. It'll show you your tracking, like it'll randomly show you your tracking when you get better. So when you get from like pro to all star, then once you go from all star, you go to Hall of Fame. When you go to Hall of Fame, they go to Hall of Fame like plus. So the game adjusts to how well you're playing the game already in the show. So like you said, they do that in wrestling to where the point where you've been playing the AI so long, fuck it, you didn't already, like I said, the AI then raised to the Hall of Fame level of type wrestling when you go against it. So you ain't really beating the AI so easily. Now it's actually giving you that challenge or that push a little bit to be like, fuck, I'm
See that, and
trying
that's the
my ass off.
thing. That's why I said
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly what I said before about how all of these games and companies are doing it without officially doing it.
Actually doing it. Yeah.
They're doing elements that are like it, but it's still pre-programmed. That's something that's actually adjusting to each
Yeah.
interaction it's getting.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like what the name is supposed to be. That's supposed to be like unique interaction that they evolve around, and depending on what you did, depends on what they do. So I'm like, yours is true, like that is, but it's not. But like
Yeah.
a pre-programmed set
Yeah.
thing that you damn pretty much have depending on how well you're doing. But like that's not
Yeah.
like true individualized type
Yeah.
of. And that I feel like we can be like that's. I think because I think people are scared to get the AI. I think Warner Bros. Being greedy and like other people are scared to really indulge into it too much without having I don't know. I ain't gonna go crazy with that. But I don't know. I feel like it's a reason they're not that many companies aren't really just trying. I know this pattern. Like it's a reason why they ain't going too heavily into it.
Niggas ain't trying to get
Because
sued.
everybody's scared of movies involving AI. You know what I'm saying? How they be talking about portraying in the movie makes it like that's the end of human civilization when they put involving AI somewhere.
Oh, I do want to bring up, back to like the root of the topic, Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct was definitely had a fighting game that had a specialized combo system where the person that was getting combo had the opportunities to rebuttal with the combo breaker. All they had to do was guess whether or not you were doing the heavy, medium, or low combo, and you could parry yourself out of it and start going crazy. But you couldn't just spam it because then you get put even deeper into the combo. Um, Killer Instinct, yeah, that was a unique system where a lot of games don't. I mean, they give you like things with like a cooldown that lets you break out of another person's combo. Um, but Instinct, I like the fact that it doesn't really cost you any sort of meter. Like it makes it so that both the person that is getting the ass whooped and the person who's doing the whooping have to be in tune and have to mix things up. Like the whole rock paper scissors concept when it comes to fighting game or combat is really cool. Kind of like For Honor, you mentioned that before. That's also a rock paper scissors type of thing.
For Honor is also something that has a interesting combat system. I think it's very slept on, but quotation marks around slept on, but I think it's very slept on because it is just this general format of rock paper scissors. But I think that there's a lot of tech that goes into it in regards of just the simple rock paper scissors, and niggas be making that shit look advanced. I be like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know half what the fuck you just did, but it looked impressive.
It's rock paper scissors, but why does this nigga keep winning even though he's only using rock?
Yes, be getting 4v1 situations coming out on top. I was like, nigga, how? But yeah, it's most definitely one. All right, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna replace. I'm gonna give back that 13 minutes and things like that we used up in the beginning because we are hitting that 2 hour mark, and
Yeah.
niggas was chatting with that beginning portion happening. Um, we can try squeezing in one more topic before we gotta close this bitch out. I ain't gonna
No,
Okay.
we definitely can. No, we definitely can.
lie.
Word.
We definitely
Last topic, or technically, yeah, last topic of the night. How gaming communities shape a game's success. The role of forums, Discord servers, fan art, and community engagement. That shit
can.
can
Let me.
make or break.
I about to say.
Yeah,
I about to say.
absolutely.
I about to say. Let me start with this. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at Fresh, we already. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about a few topics ago. High Guard died because of community.
Mhm.
That died because of
that
High
shit.
Guard died because of the
That
community,
shit
because
came
of
out
What's High
streamers,
Mhm.
Guard?
February.
Discord.
Died
It
in
died
March.
because of
Yep.
What's High Guard?
It's like a medieval version of Apex. That shit came out in like
Yes.
February and then died in March.
Arch. Yep.
Shit.
People hate people.
crazy. It's
People shitted on the
I played
game,
it.
and
I
then
played it
boom.
so much, bro. Like I was actually locked in. I thought it was such a good game, though. Something a little different than the standard, like competitive shooter. Like it was something a little different. And I
It
feel
came
like
Uh,
out
that's
this
also
year?
to give an
Yeah.
yeah.
overview,
Yes.
High Guard permanently shut down on March 12th of 2026, just 45 days after its January launch, following a failed launch, lower player retention, 90% drop within a week, and the withdrawal of funding by the publisher. Tencent, despite 2 million initial users trying the free-to-play shooter, the game couldn't build a sustainable player base.
And it
Oh,
was,
bro, like
and I'm
when it
always
I
came.
say
remember seeing this.
I'm always say that's because of stream. I'm
Yep.
always say that's because of streamers, and I'm gonna feel like that's
Yep.
also because of like
It come
discords
from
and
streamers
forums.
communities. Yep. Their
Mm.
For
communities.
yep,
That shit came
definitely.
Like,
out. That shit came
cause
out in
like
January and died in March. Boy, that's the fastest release
because
and
Yeah,
takeaway of a
that
game I've seen.
I
because
know
And
that
it
outside
was
of
part of
laptop
the.
is hurting.
Go
I
ahead, go
know.
ahead, go ahead,
outside
go
of
ahead.
outside of Freak, I knew homies in other Discords that were playing the game and was like disappointed when they were just as disappointed as Freak when they heard that the game was gonna be shut down because like niggas that there was a select, I would say select few niggas that actually enjoyed the game, not because the streamer said so, but so they actually played the game and they actually liked the game. So it's like Freak said, streamers went on, played it, yeah, this sucks, and their community was like, yeah, this game sucks, and now the game's gone.
Mm.
That's how powerful the communities were for that game to get shut down.
I feel like it's even crazier for a game that was just so recently in like the gaming showcases, like the PlayStation showcase and the the E3 showcase, like those like all those gaming showcases for it to like be in the most recent ones last year going into January and then to literally die in a month and a half is crazy. It was literally in the past two gaming showcases. The past two. It was in the past two last year. The
Yeah.
last two showcases of the year, it was in both. And then it died
Mhm.
in the month and a half as soon as it came out. That's so crazy. And that's how you
Mhm.
know it's because of forums. Like, bro, it's crazy how much social media truly the same way how like cancel culture. It's
Mhm.
crazy how much power they have put into cancel culture and shit like this, where it even goes to gaming. All it takes a few people with a following to say this game is not it, and then people
Yep.
try it all with a chip on their head, looking for something bad
Mhm.
or say to see if they can see the same bad thing the other streamer was going for. So they're going to with a positive thought, and I don't know. It's crazy how much power there's in
Like,
these
and it's
forums and streamers. It's crazy.
I agree with you, but at the same time, some of these games deserve to
oh yeah,
because
Guard wasn't
I'm
one of them.
not gonna lie
As
to
somebody that
you.
played it, this game was not one of them.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
High
it's
Guard was
just
not one of them, and it had the
it's like you
fastest die
got to
off ever.
be
This was
a
not one of
game
them.
that's it's got to be a game that's like worth that to be
That's what
like
we're
get
talking
shut
about.
down.
That's what
Yeah,
we're talking about right now. High Guard had a lot of hype and died in a month and a half. That's the fact. Like that. That's
mm,
crazy, bro.
and
that
like I
is.
would
That's
say
same
in a
people with Apex.
adjacent,
What? What?
yes, I would say in a sense
What?
like a
What?
community, how communities help games. In a sense, like the GTA community is like one of the worst. I would say one of the worst, not worst, but like I don't know how to describe it, but people always want, well, why can't we get another GTA? Because you got hella people in different communities doing RPGs within GTA 5. So why would GTA 5 put out GTA 6 when y'all are keep doing these type of RPG lifestyles and all this stuff in that game to where they won't put out GTA 6 or they can keep pushing GTA 6 back out because y'all are still having these multiple communities on this one game that y'all say y'all ready for the next one for. Like it's kind of crazy.
I
Because
think
they
it's
was
love
doing the
and hate.
same thing in Red Dead.
I think
Hmm?
it's like a love and hate relationship when it comes to uh, things of that correspondence in terms of like I think it's cool if you for like the whole Red Dead and GTA RP and stuff like that because it gets people involved in a lot of role playing aspects and also makes for good content in regards to GTA. But I also do see the negative side of it of well you all seem very content with what is going on, so there's no real rush for us to drop anything new when y'all are okay with what you're currently dealing with. And I guess that can go the same for things like
I wouldn't call that being content. It's really desperation.
I,
Because RP
mhm.
wasn't really a big thing until this drought.
also true.
Yeah,
I
that
It's
just
is
really a
true.
So
desperation to funnel anything new into this dead game because y'all won't give us another one.
but I
But
think
that is,
that
but
that
that
and
is
my
my
fault
bad,
for
my bad. No. Go ahead, go ahead.
but I think that's also what leads into being content because if if I'm personally enjoying this, like I know this is a good series, before RP became a thing and whatnot, like niggas would go on GTA, you see like the expert thief videos and blah, the nigga just randomly
Yeah,
doing shit in the city and all that other stuff. But when GTA was on that steady decline and stuff like that, PC started becoming or PC gaming started becoming a lot more to where RP started to blow up and thing and whatnot. But now you're taking the aspect of oh shit, I could just play GTA and make my own character and live out a own lifestyle that I know I'm never going to do in real life because I'm not really about that life and stuff like that. And then you have like 70 different people with 19 different servers of I think Phantom had a server, T Grizzly had a server, Young and Ace and stuff like that. So it's like, oh shit, now I get to role play with celebrities and people who generally I can look up to or who I idolize or stuff like that. To where it's like, if me as the publisher is seeing people who are enjoying the aspect of y'all seem good with the old stuff, y'all are just adding a couple new things, you may get some high-tech modders to make it seem like a real world. All I gotta do is just keep the game going, maybe update it here and there so that it's still runnable to a degree, but not really do too much, and then take my precious time and whatever funds are coming in towards the next one, I can push it back as many times as I want to. Because at the end of the day, y'all don't seem to be in a rush because y'all keep running back to the same thing. Look at Xenoverse,
But
Xenoverse Two, and
the,
Shinobi Striker.
the problem from that angle comes from the publisher really, because they're not content with the game. It's just like this is the style of game that they love to play. This is the series that they love to play. So they gotta play it. And if this is all you provide, I gotta find a way to make it fun again.
yeah,
And that's on the publisher to not realize that this is a cry for more versus just, oh, I like GTA 5. I'm having fun in GTA 5. GTA 5, GTA 5. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Xenoverse. Same
mhm.
thing like how they saw like the cry for more Xenoverse and they thought it was, oh, y'all just want Xenoverse 2 DLC. I got
They
y'all.
milk
No,
the fuck
bro.
out of Xenoverse
We
Two.
don't,
I'm talking
we
about
don't
that shit
want
has
that
been
shit. we want we want a new Xenoverse game
Going Xenoverse
because y'all
3.
not because y'all not adding like Xenoverse is closer to the contentment part than GTA is. Because Xenoverse, when it comes to Xenoverse 2, people were so in love with the systems in Xenoverse 2 that they were perfectly fine with Xenoverse 2 being like a live service game where we just get like constant updates to add new races and shit like that.
Xenoverse 2 came out in 2016. Like it has been almost a decade
Okay, it's pushing. It's pushing it.
since this shit has been out.
They
Nigga,
got they got
I
another
was
new
freshly out of
DLC
high
on the way.
school. I was like a year in college when this bitch dropped. Boy, where has the time is gone?
Like the developer not seeing the clear cry for more games is terrible. Because like I said, some people it's just that's the game I like to play, so I'm gonna play it. I still play Shinobi Strikers. I like playing that game, and that's what I got when it comes to playing that game. So I'm gonna play it. If EA decides to stop making college football games, I'm gonna play college football 26 all the time because I
Exactly.
like college football, and that's what I got.
Hey, I just want to mention sometimes.
This is why these niggas need competition.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I just want to mention that sometimes the community be doing a service for the rest of the community.
Indeed, also.
Fact.
Borderlands 4, I can't tell you how excited I was for the next Borderlands installation. Or just like, I remember having so much fun on Borderlands 2, and somehow, like, the games have been getting worse despite the number going up. Like, I don't know what's been going on. But Borderlands 4, so it depends on which level of the community. I just saw it today, and it says that the Metacritic score on this, the critic review, like the official review, is 81, which is like a good review out of 100. But I'm not gonna lie to you, this game is trash. Like the Steam reviews are a better indicator of how good this game is. Like it has a 45%, as of the reviews are positive, because it's like whoever these critics were that said that this game is amazing and the best Borderlands ever played, and
Paid
this
off.
is the best game I played in 2025 and shit like that.
Got paid.
They couldn't have played this game because this
I mean,
game.
there's people that really feel like that.
That's true too.
I'm not gonna. Hey,
It's
IGN.
just you feel me when you're the parent company that gets to decide where certain shit gets pushed, you can decide to push the minority over the majority.
they sure did, because brother, loading the shaders for this game is like is one of those things that a lot of games probably have to do, if not all of modern games.
Yeah.
But this game did such a terrible job that I don't believe somebody gave this a good score. Like there was a time on, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, me and my friend said we were gonna play this game at 7 o'clock. Nigga, it spent an hour loading the shaders. So
Yeah, I would.
and then after yes, bro, we saw he saw his percentage bar go down, type shit. Like it got to 91 and started backtracking and recalculating, then finally got to 100. We loaded into the game, but we weren't close to the mission, so we decided to fast travel. And after when we fast travel, we had to compile more shaders. Like
I would like to throw in there too, blah. Like you said, like be wary of. My bad. You got something freak?
I was just laughing. That nigga said cooked. Just cooked.
Oh, bro, cooked.
Oh my
bro,
bad.
like I just turned the shit off. Like we got so pissed off from having to go through all that. Like I don't want to play this anymore.
As soon as I would have saw that estimated time for that download,
What?
It doesn't give you an estimated time. It just gives you a percentage. That's the thing. You'd be like, oh, I'm at.
Once that percentage go down, I'm turning the game off, bro. Fuck that. No.
I about to say if a percentage pop up and it feels to be a lot, if it's moving so, I'll tell me and bro like, all right, let's let's find something to do right quick, do something whether it's like watch a quick show, whether we battle each other in some Yu-Gi-Oh or cards or some battle each other some. If I come back and that time barely moved, hey, yep, cook.
Nigga, I went to go make dinner, and I was sitting there like, You said it's at how much? You still loaded in? You still loading in? What the fuck?
A little
Bro.
Overwatch. Let's go. Let's go have fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I would say with the community aspect, certain communities, like I would say, I want to let the 2K wrestling community. This is for y'all motherfuckers out there. 2K wrestling community fans. I love y'all to death, but the 2K wrestling is going to slowly turn into 2K basketball, and y'all are going to hate it. I'm going to let y'all know right now. The only way you can avert that and combat
It's
that
already
is
there.
well that too, but to combat that, better pick you a favorite, your favorite right now. I would say if you listen to this right now, pick your favorite Rest 2K, stick with that because I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna like what's gonna happen. Well, if you already don't like what's happening, go ahead and stick with it because it's gonna get worse as the year
It's
as it continues to go on. Because like 24, I would say it's probably 26 I would say the best because right now we can do a lot of GM mode because myself, Mal, Dark, Zoro, we play GM mode. That's great. So if I have to stick with one, I'll stick with 26. But at the same time, it's good for the rest of the community because we don't have another, like Billy said, we don't have the WWE doesn't have any other competition other than AEW, and they only put out one game. So we don't get to play with Will. We don't get to play with Will Ospreay. We don't get to play with Swerve Strickland. That's what
that's
the
what
creation
I'm saying
centers
about.
are great for, because we couldn't play with
If
Penta. We couldn't play with Penta and Ray Phoenix beforehand. We had to create them niggas or get them niggas whoever made them niggas and then play with them niggas.
bro,
If I say Billy?
if that Saints Row game that came out that was supposed to revitalize the franchise would have actually been good,
Oh
GTA
man.
6 would have been. I swear to
Yes,
God, GTA.
Most definitely.
absolutely.
And what's crazy is
Absolutely.
and what's crazy with that is all they had to do was just go back to their original roots and go to Saints Row 1, scrap it all, and just say, hey, we're going back to the Third Street Saints, and we're going back to that story, but tell it a different way. That's
You
all they
said
have to do.
you want us to make a new Saints Row one? Use the retcon? Yeah. Let's do that.
I mean,
You, they could they easily could have
the
they
whole
easily could
continuity of the story. We in there.
What?
exactly because you already cooked it. You
It's
already
like-
cooked it by
it's-
doing Gat to hell and killing Johnny Gat. So you might as well say fuck it. This is a new timeline, new shit going on.
This is why niggas need competition, bro. You
Exactly.
know one of the greatest fucking times in wrestling game history is when SmackDown and Raw
SmackDown
had
versus Raw.
dedicated video game.
You had SmackDown shut your mouth. There was an
SmackDown series
individual
and
Raw.
Raw
You had an
series.
individual Raw game on Xbox. You had Raw. You had Raw 2. You even had wrestling exclusive games on consoles. Because y'all hear me talk about Days of Reckoning a lot. A lot of people don't know. Days of Reckoning is a exclusive game to GameCube. Days of Reckoning is a fucking banger if you haven't played it. And if you haven't, go get a GameCube emulator and go play that shit. Because that shit is fucking awesome. That's why when I talk about the KO system, that's only in Days of Reckoning. That's in no other game, no other wrestling game where you can KO a nigga, or when you about to get KO'd, you can either stop it or it's inevitable. It's one or the other. So it's like,
This go out to anybody out there who got an idea for a game and you brave enough to act on it. Do it, bro.
do it.
Do it. Throw your hat in that ring and give these motherfuckers some competition. If they don't make what you like and you feel like you can make what you like
Oh,
and see how everybody else like it, bro.
perfect
like it's
example,
food.
Billy.
Competition.
Real. I was like, my one last thing. Perfect example. The people who recreate a NBA Run It, which is nothing but NBA Street. Them niggas are them people who made that game. Those are independent guys who said, "Fuck it, we know that people love NBA Street. We finna just update that shit with our own money. We just gonna fucking do it." And they've released the game. People are loving the game, bro. People are loving it. So we need more people like that to just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go out there and do it." In spite of like, oh man, I don't know if I'm work. Just fucking do it. You don't understand how many people would love if the same people that do that would do a street football. Guess what? That shit gonna blow up too because niggas love NFL Street. I don't care what niggas say. I don't care what Madden nigga says they love Madden so much. You tell them a street NFL Street coming out, I bet they go hop on that game real quick before they hop on another match.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, that's the last thing I had to say about that.
Um.
I'm about to say, anybody else got any last?
Yeah. The community can also save your game.
Indeed.
Like just by listening to the community, can turn it into like one of the best games that people will cherish that. Like Cyberpunk is a perfect example of how the game started off really terrible,
Horrible.
but they listened to the community and they revived a bunch of stuff. They changed the systems, they updated their skill trees, fixed the problems, and people love that game. People are like, "Oh, this is one of my favorites." Like it had a rough start, but I love this game. This game fire.
Perfect example.
And yeah, that's the
People are saying,
communities that also do the beta testing too, or like having your community involved for testing is huge. It's a podcast. So I gotta bring up my favorite game. Baldur's Gate 3 had um I think how long was the demo or like the testing period? You got to play Act 1 for probably like some months, maybe even a year. And they were listening to your feedback, fixing all the bugs and doing all the cool, like making all the changes that people loved in that game. One game of the year, like, and people love that game, not just me. I know I talk about it um a lot, but hey, it's that good of a game. Like it had a really strong demo or trial period, like a strong beta. Yeah, that's the word. It had a strong beta, and it really paid off.
bro, listen to your community, bro. Shout out to the people handling Hogwarts Legacy and the way they support the modding community. I think that's dope as hell.
Yeah,
Like every month on their official Twitter page, they post like the best mods of the month. That's dope as
Yeah.
hell. That give people a reason to keep playing the game or pick up the
oh
game.
oh yeah, because the
That
mods help keep your game alive. The mods postpone your game or extend your game's lifespans by miles.
Oh,
Just look
good.
at Skyrim. Look at Grandpa Skyrim.
you know what I
Never,
mean?
never thought I liked mods so much before in my life. Then I got a PC. And I was like, so this is what niggas be feeling like when you play mods.
Hey,
You
look.
feel me?
I understand it now.
I understand it now.
Ugh. Hey, with W podcast, things like that. Hey, yeah, I gave that extra 13 minutes and 59 seconds, and whatnot. Thought I wasn't
Counted it.
calculating.
You counted it.
Thought I was joking. W podcast, WWW, episode 75, things like that. We are coming up on episode 80. Rose, Stormy, since you two are here right now, technically you two always show up in attendance, a perfect attendance. Kahoot on episode 80. Y'all are free to join us. Because we're going to need some spots, as it looking like. I got to answer other people's and things like that. Shay may be down. Shay usually doesn't say no. You got to tell her in advance and whatnot.
Yeah.
I got to answer Fifth. Got to answer mine. Got to answer Ken. Got to answer
I
Lean. Got to answer Bald.
I asked Clay and Food, you feel me, to stay down. You know, things like that. They fuck with our team.
Only got 10 spots, so
Oh, I ain't know how many spots we got, but you know,
I mean,
if
so
you need, if you
ants.
need fillers, I still ask, but you know, let me know
unless,
what
unless,
spots get filled.
unless somebody want to donate to the Kahoot fund, I got 10 spots.
Hey, we're in a recession, my boy. Inflation's like
I swear.
3.3.
Gas,
dig me.
once again, gas 14, 15.
Heard they giving out $20 for thumbnails.
We are indeed
Episode 80
possibly
is
maybe giving
episode
$20 for
80
thumbnails. We'll talk
June
prices.
5th.
But yeah,
Episode 80 is June 5th. It's the first episode in June.
So June 5th, first episode in June, things like that. Ooh, mark that on your calendars. W podcast, closing remarks, starting off with $20. Hey Stormy, if you want to make our thumbnails and things like that, you sound like you being mad ungrateful. That's free money in your pocket.
Good.
Blog, closing remark.
Yo, happy Friday from the manager at Super Weenie Hut Juniors. Words for this week is greed blinds you to what you already have.
So I went in the salty Splatoon and I slipped on an ice cube.
Oh, you belong over there.
Weenie Hut General.
Why would you? No, that nigga said, no, I'm sorry. I had mistaken. I mean, Super Winnie Hut General.
Hey, on me, Weenie Hut Juniors.
Oh my god.
That shit killed me. That nigga said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I had the mistake.
I
I
know
meant the
that.
one
Yeah, my
next
bad,
door."
the other one.
Super
Yeah,
weird,
yeah. Oh my god.
Hold on a second. Got to reply back to something. One niggas like, Freak, closing remark.
You know what I'm saying? Another good. This is one of them good talk. This one of them good vibes. This one of them you just throw on when you just need something to listen to in the background. Just listen to niggas just vibe out and talk about real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that got to this part in the video or the audio all the way through to this part. You know what I'm saying? It's sending good vibes and positivity everybody's way at the start of a new week or the end of an old week. Whenever you listen to it, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Join the Discord. As we say, every time there's been a Hazy Flame Ent chat while we're doing, you know what I'm saying, events or podcasts or my stream at late at night. You know what I'm saying? Join the Discord. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't tapped in already, hey, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't tapped in already, follow Hazy Flame Ent channel on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Fresh, the goddamn running the show over there.
Sometimes.
And Shay, you know what I'm saying? Shay's boyfriend representing Shay. You know what I'm saying? Always get a representation there. You know what I'm saying?
It's Shay's fault.
On Hood. Shaq 16 and the Shaq 1661. You know what I'm saying? Follow. You know what I'm saying? Go tap in.
Yeah.
Your boy Twitch.tv/slick_freaking that switch. 2 C's. You know what I'm saying?
Double C Chanel bag.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Freaky Friday content day 227 straight. Boy, still pushing.
God
You know what I'm saying?
damn.
Mal the dad was not a kid, but he had a kid. Now he's Mal the dad. You know what I'm saying? Tap in.
You know what's crazy? At some point, all of us gonna have kids. They're just gonna be like mini versions of us.
Who said I'm gonna have a kid?
I'm not ready for all those.
Yeah, so
Not ready
hearing comprehension is a mighty thing. I said at some point.
Yeah. Not ready for that.
That nigga Hero said a kid. Who the hell said I want a little one running around? Who the hell said I want a little one?
There was a point in time where your goof ass wasn't ready to be in a relationship either. What happened?
Yeah. No, I committed to it.
Time passed and things changed, huh?
Hey, life goes on. That's it.
Niggas.
Hey, all I'm saying is, you know,
if that lovely young lady tell you she want to try, you gonna try.
I mean, you know,
he can't.
Not lying too.
I could be quite easily persuaded. I could be quite easily persuaded.
That nigga gonna pace back and forth, and they gonna go to the gym, come back home. You right, baby.
Protein shake.
I don't even know why I even say anything about that.
Oh fuck.
Mal, since you're here, you know, close
I was
remark.
here. I said some things. I'll say some things next week. You feel me?
Drop 2.0.
Huh?
Factual. Hero, closing remark.
Not the drop outro. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell.
I just really wasn't here this episode.
Oh god.
Hey, nigga, that was the drop outro bar for bar, nigga. That felt like the drop it was over you, nigga.
Conversation. Was here for the conversation. You feel me?
Understandable. Great pod. Shout out to everybody. Also, you know, I love, like I'm always shout out to people that's on the music on the intro. So shout out once again, Velly. Go out there, listen to Velly stuff. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? The Freak, I always say heart, you know what I'm saying, thing, Heartbreak Honcho. You know, go out there listen to Anime Slaps, you feel me? That's a banger. Him and Zoro, you got some features with Dark. You got some features with Dark on there. Go listen to homie Yoshi. Go listen to homie Meeks. You feel me? We got a lot of Hazy Flame people underneath our umbrella that does music that's just not Velly. So I want y'all to go out there, listen to them. They on SoundCloud. They on Spotify. You will see their music on the intro because I edit these. So I put the music on the intro. You feel me? So go watch that. Go listen to that.
Brother Dark Nonchalant, man. He got on that one verse. He smoked that shit, and I can't get him to start rapping again.
Hey, speaking of that nigga Dark, you know, be on the lookout for us this Sunday, possibly for that kick out pod. Myself, Dark, Billy, Zoro, Mal, you feel me? We starting that up.
And 2.9 max in the match.
And also give a big shout out big shout out to Amaya and South Army for hosting us during WrestleMania week. You know what I'm saying? The love, the vibes. We appreciate her for letting us slide through watching WrestleMania. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's a dope experience, you know. And also, you know what I'm saying? It's also Sid Justice, aka Sid Vicious, you know, the salty platoon. We only accept the saltiest of people in this motherfucker. I got Booker T next to me. He just bookended the nigga right next to me because, you know, he nigga slipped off some ice, you feel me? Threw that nigga out. Point to the sign, you feel me? Another one for the hazy guys.
Really,
Salty
closing remark.
over there, super winnie.
You feel me? Great pod. You feel me? Good vibes with the gang. You already know. I really like this 20 questions game. I like the way these niggas gotta get to thinking about it and shit.
Cooked us.
Very close this week. It's very
That
close
shit
this
hard.
week.
That shit was good.
Very close. Like Hero said, look out for the kick out pod. We hopefully will be recording the first episode this weekend. And that'll be on the Hazy Flame Entertainment YouTube channel exclusively with me, Brother Zorro, Brother Hero, Brother Mound, Brother Dark.
So y'all don't see his stream, but
then later on, when the football season comes back around, we'll have some guest appearances from Brother Freak. We get to talking about NFL season and our everything we got planned out for that, our thoughts, who we think gonna go where. You feel me?
I indeed won't be a part of that neither.
We got the spiciest takes around everything from wrestling to sports. I'm telling you, we got the spiciest takes. Y'all might not agree with it, but you gonna hear these motherfuckers. You feel me? He's like curry, Indian curry. You mean Indian curry, the curry that's gonna have your stomach hurting a little bit, but it's good, but like your stomach hurting a little bit.
Don't forget about Factor Blood too.
Oh,
always keep tuning in to the D&D episodes.
No hood.
We've been going hard on the D&D in this motherfucker.
Surprisingly.
Keep tuning into the gameplays.
We need to drop
almost all the D&Ds at 100 views. Almost, I'm saying the last 3 of them have at least.
You feel what I'm saying? So we'll keep tuning in, keep supporting us. You know, we love it. We love y'all. You know, we got a lot of shit going right now. We handling it quite well. I say that. You feel me? We on top of a lot of shit right now. We doing our thing. Proud of us. And you know, it's the word from the haziest flame. You ain't never seen a flame hazier than mine. Like it don't exist. On head.
I mean, the haziest flame archetype in
Yu-Gi-Oh. They not hazier than me though. Like they not.
Yeah, God. I think the bird is the boss wants, but you know that's besides the point.
If you lose to Blue Eyes White Dragon, you're not hazier than me.
Yeah.
That has never happened.
Hold on. My Blue Eyes White Dragon is crazy. I'm torching a lot of nigga shit. Nigga, I'm torching a lot of nigga Blue Eyes White Dragon.
You feel me? You feel me? This hazy flame deck you talking about? You feel me? If that shit loses to a Blue Eyes deck, it's not hazier than me. I don't lose to Blue Eyes.
About Dark Magician.
Been talking to them red eyes niggas because
I ain't never in my existence lost to a Dark Magician deck since I was a child and didn't know how to play the game. I ain't never in my existence lost to no Dark Magician deck, nigga. Don't ever, nigga.
But you know, hey, W Podcast, you know, make sure to follow everybody and respect the channels. The things of description will be on the YouTube side. Otherwise, you know, audio side. Hey, I don't know what to tell you because I ain't spelling out everybody's shit. How do I tell you? Go on YouTube, find a video, click it, go to the description. But first, make sure to like the video and then comment your favorite part of the video and whatnot. Then go into the description and then, you know, find the respective people because all this shit is there. We'll be back next week, episode 76, anime podcast, things like that. Make sure to follow Stormy. That is YKSTORMIE. You know Stormy. Make sure to follow Rose. That's XROSEDREAMS. And things like that, you know. Shout out to them. But yeah, we're done. That's it. Probably gonna talk more in regards to the side conversations me and Velly had that's off the record because it was actually pretty funny. So we're gonna talk more about that. Peace, everybody. Listen to this good old song.
Retaliation is optional.
Random bartender.
Other vacations stay tropical. Niggas that's hating is comical. Stomach shot flaming abdominals. Basically saying he play and he die. But I've been telling y'all niggas that shit my whole career. Y'all know what the fuck I do. Killing him dead. Construction work drilling his head. Spilling the lead till I knock off his motherfucking dreads. I don't do threats, I do promises. Make sure you make it sound ominous. Everybody gets something like a communist. Yeah, yeah. But who fucking with me? Like a oven, I'm up in my heat. If he don't duck, he deceased. She a burgers and fries type of vibe. She been McLovin' to me. Stand on business like Hoover and me. They should just let me govern the streets. Gang. Hey. Turn an IG model to a video vixen. 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 Walked in the party and I brought my stick in. Wonder how I got that bitch in. Tell him poppin' by the way.